All right. Looks like we are not quite live, not on every platform. All right, there we go. Looks like we are live on all platforms right now. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or evening or morning or wherever it is or whatever time it is in the world. I hope you guys are all doing great. I know I'm doing really good. I can't really complain. Got a lot of cool stuff to talk about today and not so much cool stuff to talk about as well. Between Batman, people complaining we need Switch 2, now that some crusty old Batman Arkham City, or not Arkham Knight, not all of a sudden here comes the Switch 2 talk. The same people too, the same people who literally don't care. So we're going to talk about that. We're gonna get into some other things when it comes to Jirad the Completionist and some of the situation that's going on with him right now. And for those who don't know, Jirad is a pretty big content creator here on the platform. And when it comes to Nintendo content, obviously he's one of the top Nintendo content creators. Nintendo's even invited him on to participate in things. I actually ran into Jirad. I should have said hi, but I didn't say hi. But I actually ran into him at an event with Nintendo not too long ago in Seattle for Nintendo Live. I actually ran into him like a little shindig. They still say shindig. Little thing that we had when it comes to creators, and he was there, and he's a big guy. He has a massive like head, like I said, not trying to hate. I'm just saying you see that he's a big dude. But in person, he's like even bigger than you thought that he would be. Like the dude's like a big guy. Like he's tall too. He's not short. So he's like a big dude. But anyway, I did run across him. And he seems super nice, man. Everybody was saying hi to him. Everybody was like, oh, what's up, Jirad? Blah, blah. He was super nice to everyone. Anybody that I overheard a conversation that, anybody that didn't know, like if Jirad didn't know who they were, he would be super nice to them. He'd be like, somebody would come up to him like, hey, Jirad, I'm a big fan, blah, 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 or I love your content. And he'd be super nice. He'd ask about their channel. I think he even pulled out his cell phone and was subscribing to some people's channels or looking at their channels. And he was being super nice. He came across as the nicest, as the nicest dude. So this is definitely not going to be a dookie on Jirad, stream or anything like that. I'm not here to judge him on that, because everything that I've seen based off of his content and based off of just being around, like I said, I didn't talk to him myself, but just being around, what people were saying, like him, he seems like a pretty cool dude, he seems like interesting to say the least. But we're going to talk about the situation that's going on because it looks like some things are about to get worse because that one guy, Carl Job, whatever his name is, the guy that always finds people that are cheating and stuff and speedrunning, and also Mudahar, some ordinary gamers, they're both dropping big videos coming up pretty soon here that already kind of compound on the issue that we're dealing with Jirad. So yeah, we're gonna get into that and kind of what's going on there. And then, of course, Q&A, all that good stuff. We're going to break down all of that, guys. Remember, did we have a new video this morning? I don't think we did. No, I finished the video this morning. Okay, we got a new buy now before a super rare video coming tomorrow. It's pretty much ready, locked, loaded, ready to go. I thought about uploading it today, but I was like, you know what? It's better that we just don't upload it today and we just upload it tomorrow just because, the day is already kind of done. People are kind of winding down or whatever, gonna watch streams, gonna play games. So I just figured let's just upload it tomorrow. So it'll be up tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. But I do want to go over some other real quick housekeeping before we get into shout outs and all that. I don't want to ever hear anybody listen, I liked the video that I did yesterday. Okay, the video that I did yesterday was cool. It was talking about big JRPG news. We're gonna do JRPG news, but I don't want to hear any more. I don't want it, why are you only doing lists? Because that video yesterday that I did nowhere near as good as my top 25 best Nintendo Switch games. And that video that I did with top 25 best of Switch games is still getting lots of views. Whereas my JRPGs news video that I did yesterday is already pretty much tailing off. It's only got like 4,000, 5,000 views. So I'm like I said, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody who came in here and talked to me about that yesterday or in the comment section, but like I'm not gonna like listen. Like listen here, we're not gonna be doing this, guys. Where we're not gonna be doing this where you guys try to, like some people try to bully me out of doing like certain content that does well because there's not enough variety, and then when I do other variety or buy now, people aren't watching it, especially like with the last big JRPG news video, so yeah. So I'm never gonna listen to you guys, not you guys, but I'm never gonna listen to them again. I'm gonna do my content when there's big news to talk about. I'll talk about it. I'm gonna do my list. I've already got the next list planned out in terms of what I'm doing, what the next one is. So I'm just gonna do them. If you guys want to watch, you can watch. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. So that's essentially my new rule with that. Nintendo with the $1 donation, and he says, "Shoutouts, PlayerEssence. Appreciate the stream and look forward to them." Thank you so much, Nintendo. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $1 donation, man. That's really nice of you. And let me get your name here on the stream and stream Hokage. First dono on the board. Let's go, baby. Nintendork. Let's go, man. Thank you so much for the dono, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Got one on the combo count as well. First dono of the stream. Let's get it papping. Thank you for that support, man. Let's get the combo count up here as well. We are going to still have full combo rewards today as well, guys. Link in the description if you want to know about the combo counts and the rewards and all that. Warwick's Finest here with the $10 and says, Celtics fan here. Sorry for your loss. LOL. I just want to say stay amazing, stay awesome, and keep doing you, man. You're wicked awesome. I'm still waiting on Bible Games Marathon. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a Bulls fan. I don't care. I mean, if they win or lose, that's great, but I'm not like hardcore, or anything like that. So if they lose, they lose. If they win, they win. Like that's just that's just how I am when it comes to sports these days. So I'm fine. I'm good. I'm always gonna be a Bulls fan, no matter. They could never win another championship till the end of times, and I'll still always be a Bulls fan. So thank you for the big $10, Mr. Warwick's Finest. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the big 10. And you are now the new Hokage and Stream Ninja. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. Warwick's Finest. Out here being the finest on top of the board. Shout outs to Future Millionaire with the $10 as well. Says, OJ, just a thought. What about talking about movie-related news when it comes to nerd-related content? New Godzilla movie looks legit, getting good praise. Yeah, that's definitely something that I've thought about and that I might be pivoting into. I don't know if I want to do it on this channel though, or like a separate channel. So I'm thinking about maybe my separate channel, like my OJX channel. I can do stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. But it's gonna get pretty busy once Switch 2 comes out and all that stuff. So I don't know if there's gonna be time on this channel to be making content like that. But thank you so much, and thank you for the suggestion as well. But yeah, absolutely, like some movies, anime, stuff like that. I mean, I've already thought about it. I've done a little bit of that on this channel. Like I've covered some anime stuff. I haven't covered any. I have covered Sonic the Hedgehog. I think I covered Sonic the Hedgehog. So I have covered some movie stuff, but I think that might be like a separate channel if I was going to do that, like more of it at least. But thank you so much, Future Millionaire and Warwick's Finest. Both of you guys tied at the top of the board for the Stream Ninja. Thank you so much, man. And Future, Future Millionaire, I hope you get there, my man. I hope you get there, for real. Shout outs to Jumpmon. Welcome back to the Elite Ninja Squad as well. Thank you so much, Jumpmon. Got a two-way tie at the top of the board. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. And Nintendork with the $1 as well. I'll get off that comment. I'll get that comment in just a bit. I think I know you're talking about the Zelda thing, though, right? That they uploaded the Game Awards. So let's see here. Warwick's Finest. And then also Future Mill. All right. Thank you guys so much for your support. Seriously, let's get these combos going because you guys just hit me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the combo count. Jesus. We're already up to almost the 10-minute extension already, and we just started the stream. Nintendork with the $1 says, Nintendo of America just released a Tears of the Kingdom trailer for being nominated 5 times at the Game Awards. Once of my favorite. Okay, I think I meant one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, me too. I love Tears of the Kingdom. It's a fantastic game. Shout outs. Thank you so much for the support, though, guys. I appreciate that. Remember, if you guys drop a dono, Warwick's Finest and Future Millionaire, I want to say thank you guys so much for your support. Seriously, it really means a lot to me. But you can also drop a music suggestion. So if you have like a video game music that if I can play it, I'll play it for you. So remember, guys, if you guys drop a dono, you also get a music track as well. Let's see here. Switch 2 really dedicated to letting the legacy of a non-existent game console live on. I don't understand why you keep on saying you were here yesterday. I think Ed Mario with the non-existent game console. So I'm just gonna debunk that right now. Nintendo. So there's this right here. I'm not sure why you're saying this, but like this is literally Nintendo at their own investor meeting. Yo, Roggy Froggy with the big 20. Let's go.
How's your day going?
Hey man, everything's going good. Everything's going good. Everything's going good. Thank you so much for the support. Big $20. Roggy Froggy, you are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. And Jesus Christ, let's go, baby. Let's go. We are close. That's another 2 points. That gets us to the 9 on the combo count. Let's get it, baby. Let's get that extra 10. But shout outs to my man Roggy Froggy. Appreciate you. Much love. Nintendo promises smooth transition to the next generation of consoles. So Nintendo's already stated themselves that the next generation of consoles is coming. They literally already stated that they have an integrated next generation's hardware. They're already telling investors that they have, look, they talk about the DS, the Wii, they talk about the Nintendo software with the Nintendo Switch, and then they say, question mark, integrated hardware, software, next generation. They've already stated that they're working on their next system, that their next system will use Nintendo accounts. So I don't know why, Ed Mario, you keep on saying that the system is non-existent when Nintendo themselves has said that there is a next generation system that they're working on and that they will have a smooth transition to the next system and that their Nintendo accounts will be on the next system. So they've already confirmed it themselves. So stop coming to my stream and trying to say that there is no next generation system when Nintendo themselves, this is from an investor meeting. This is from an investor meeting, okay, that Nintendo talked about this themselves, okay? Furukawa talked about this themselves, about Nintendo accounts and all of that type of stuff, okay? So please, stop with the nonsense. Stop acting like I'm trying to put out false information or stuff like that, all right, man? I'm not going to really take it anymore. So, I mean, like, that's like your second warning on this because you did this yesterday and you did it again today. So if you come back to my stream and you do it again, like one more time, I'm definitely just going to ban you. All right, man? Like, I don't have a problem like with people disagreeing if you agree or disagree, but don't come and don't try to phrase me as like a liar or that I'm putting out fake information on Nintendo or something. All right. Cause like you're starting to get kind of annoying. Okay. Like I dealt with you yesterday. I said no problem, but then you did it again today. All right. So please stop doing that. I'm asking you very nicely. All right, man. Thanks. I appreciate you coming out to the stream, though. Thank you. I do appreciate you coming out to the stream. So let's see here. Shout outs to Warwick's Finest with the $2 and says Switch 2 not out, and I'm hearing Switch 2 Pro. There is no now that's a non-existent system. Switch 2 Pro. That's non-existent. Shout outs to Warwick's Finest. Thank you for like another dono, man. I appreciate that. And the real. Do it! Do it! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the combo breaker, guys. We have a full 10-minute extension on the stream. Link in the description for the rewards for the combo count. Thank you guys for the freaking donos today, man. Thank you guys for the support. Once again, it always helps out, you know, help us keep the daily streams going, you know? So I appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you guys for believing in my vision of having, you know, more quality content. You guys are gonna love tomorrow's video, the buy now before rare video. Roggy, I know you love those. And great stream today, Roggy. I was lurking in the chat, by the way.
On the Zelda movie, I think it doesn't have to be based around Link or have him voiced.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it should be based around Link. In terms of voiced, yes, it should be voiced, and yes, it should definitely be based around Link. Yeah, like it really should. And yes, it should be voiced because it's live action. So why would you do a live action movie that's not voiced? That doesn't make any sense. And why would you do a live action Zelda that's not having like based around Link, Princess Zelda, and like Ganon, you know, or at least Link at the minimum, right? So, no, I mean, I see what you're saying, Sean. Thank you for the $5, but there's no way in hell that's gonna happen. They're gonna, if it's live action, Link's definitely gonna talk. So just like people were wondering, is Mario gonna talk a lot? Yeah, Mario talks a lot, you know. Some of the Mario movies. So yeah, it's gonna be that. It's like I said, I expect it to be something like Lord of the Rings or something like that, you know, like in terms of that type of atmosphere. That's what I'm guessing based on them doing live action. Thank you, Sean, though. I appreciate it. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your opinion on that. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. We're up to 11 on the combo count. Let's go, guys. We are rolling along. So yeah, I'm sure Nintendo Switch version of Batman Arkham Knight will be patched out as at the very least updated. Well, we have to wait and see. I mean, I was saying that before, Joshio. I was saying that before on my stream. People were asking, is it going to run good? I'm like, I don't know. We have to wait and see. Apparently Batman Arkham Asylum is okay, maybe with some few dips here and there, but it is way better than Arkham Knight. And apparently Batman Arkham City runs really good, or it runs much better than the other two games, or solid, you know, apparently. We have to wait. I don't know if they're giving out review copies. I haven't seen any coverage from lots of places. So it doesn't, I mean, the game was already delayed because they were probably having frame rate issues with Batman Arkham Knight and the other games. So we'll see what actually happens once the game comes out. And once we actually start playing, and if there's like a day one patch, or if the reviewers have the patch or not. So yeah, we'll see. So we'll see what happens. What's up? Random videos. What's good, man? Nick Cage started in a movie, didn't have a single line. I think it starred in a movie. Yeah, but that's that. That's not Legend of Zelda. What's up, Paul Gale? Welcome to the stream. What's good? Welcome. Maverick, what is good? I still gotta go over shoutouts. Roggy Froggy, you are now the Hokage. And Stream Ninja! Let's go, baby. Let's give him his proper love. Shoutouts to my man, Roggy Froggy. Anybody does 20 or more, you can beat out Roggy Froggy on the board. Paul Gale is here. Feel the magic. Ryan M. Iskow, Anthony Smith, Miles, Dior, Nin128, Pensers, AK, Iskow, Brooke Barnes, Joseph S, Casual Noob. Thank you for the shirt drop, the merch drop on there, Casual Noob. Appreciate that. Felipe, Ryan M, Squirrel, Zen Gamer, World Renowned, Ava Cook, Javier Nunez, Braun D. What's good? You shouldn't. I don't think I should trust anyone with a beard anymore. You know what? That's fine. I can understand that completely. Jay Wood, the Spitter. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Epic Globster, Zoltor told his recent job. People thought highly of him. Hell, even though nonsense the fake G4, he came out with the best. Everyone there. That's true. Matthew Jenkins, what's good? Yo, B Martin with the big $20 dono. Let's go. Yo, B Martin.
Brother.
Sup, brother? Hey, B Martin, my man. I'm putting finishing touches on that project that I said I'm working on for you, my man. You'll get it. Like I said, I'm gonna upload it to the channel. I just gotta figure out a way. I'm gonna keep it unlisted, then you can check it out, and then I'll probably put it up for members maybe a bit later. But yeah, finishing touches. Just had to. There's some audio that was jacked up, so I just gotta fix the. I fixed the audio. So yeah, shout out to my man B Martin from the Canadian Ninja Village up there, the Maple Syrup Boys. What's good, B Martin? Shout outs, man. I know you're probably a little bit annoyed like I was with the whole Xbox situation, the whole third-party thing. That was stupid. We talked about it yesterday. I'm not sure if you got a chance to check that one out. But yeah, I was dumb. People just crazy Sony fans saying stuff. But it is what it is. People are always going to be weird. Super weird. Thank you for the big 20, B Martin and Roggy Froggy. We have a tie at the top of the board. Anybody does 20 or more, you can break the tie, sweep the leg like Johnny did in Karate Kid. Let's go, man. Sweep the leg. Shout outs. Thank you so much for that, man. That gives us another 2 more points. Gets us to 13 on the combo count. So I do appreciate that. Yo, Jumpmon with the big 20. Yo, Jumpmon, my man. It's good to have you back in the stream. Shout outs to Jumpmon, one of the original Elite Ninjas. I appreciate that. Let's go, Jumpmon. Thank you for the big 20, bro. Appreciate that. 15 on the combo count, and you guys know what that means. Let's go, combo breaker. 15-minute extension on the stream. We out here, guys. Thank you so much for letting me do what I do so I can entertain you guys as well. Get your questions in. If I haven't said what up to you, make sure you say what up in the chat. I don't care if you're an elite ninja, non-elite, whatever the case is. When you're here in my stream, you're welcome. And you're welcome to ask questions and talk about games. I'll try to answer everybody here. Let's go. Let's see. Our party man is here. Felipe, what's good? Roggy Froggy, once again. 7th Hokage, AB James. Dark B Andy, 6th anniversary. Yeah, 6th anniversary of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Maybe they ported Arkham City from the Wii U version so it works with the Switch, then Asylum and Night. That could be it. That could be part of it. SK Massive.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers. SK Massive. One of the longest tenured elite ninjas here. This guy he's from the old village. So like, shout outs to SK Massive. Shout outs to Jumpmon. Thank you for the big 20, bro. Shout outs to SK Massive with the big 10. We got a bunch of 2-pointers. 2-point notifications here going ham. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. But for those who don't know, man, SK Massive goes back to the old. He survived the first great ninja war with PlayerEssence.com and the old school PE Nintendo PlayerEssence Gaming. He survived all of that. He's still here. Shout outs to my homie SK Massive, dude. Seriously, my man's been here forever. He's been here forever, dude. Shout outs. Yeah, he's been around for like 10 plus years. Probably, yeah, since around like 2012, 2013, something like that. Good to see you doing good. I gave you an extra Mewtwo eShop code back then. Oh, I remember you, man. Hey, what's up, Ralph? Welcome to the stream, bro. Was that you? Hey, shout outs to the old school homies, man. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Seriously, shout outs, Ralph. I appreciate you, bro. Astral's off the chain. Utter fan, what's good? What's good, Utter fan? What's up, Shinru, Mr. Super? Oh man, Jirad has dug a big one, and he has enough money to put. He has enough money from putting up videos. Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble. We're gonna talk about it more. Waiting on Hogwarts Legacy Switch patch. You keep waiting. You should just buy the game on Xbox or PlayStation. That's what I would do. Hogwarts on Switch. I mean, it's massive downgrades. Like it works, but it's probably not worth buying. Not at full price. Maybe you should just cop the Xbox or PlayStation version. That's what I would do if you want to play that game. I wouldn't play it on Switch, personally. What's up, Darrell Kelly? Welcome to the stream. What is good? Or at least not at full price. Maybe for like cheaper. What's up, JV? Welcome. Brooke Barnes. Any new physical game pickups on any consoles? OJ? Yeah, I picked up a number of things. I need to make a video on it though. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of stuff. So maybe I'll make a Black Friday pickup or something. Looks like Arkham City and Arkham Asylum and Arkham City use the same assets as the Switch. On the Switch as PS3 used instead of the Return to remasters on PS4. I prefer that. Actually looks way better in my opinion. I never played the PS4 and Xbox One version, so I don't know how those ones look compared. I never looked at any comparisons or anything like that. I played the PS3 and 360. I played Batman Arkham Asylum on PS3, and I played Batman Arkham City on Xbox 360. So I never, after I beat those games, I never played them on any other systems. So I don't know how it looks compared to other ones and all that. But I mean, if you're saying that maybe it looks a little bit better or has a little bit better look to it, then I mean, that's cool, I guess. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. Listen, man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I'm deserving of or not, man, but what I try to just do here, man, I try to have a good community where we can come and talk about games and we can have some cool rewards for people that support the stream. But like I said, whatever I get, I get. You guys don't owe me anything. I'm going to bust my butt on videos, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that everyone, you know, gets content and we have a good community to talk about games, because that was my dream when I was growing up, and there was no such thing outside of going to game stores or talking with your friends. But now we can do it worldwide, right? But I always envisioned that there'd be a way to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm just old, and there wasn't the technology when I was young to do it. So I'm glad I'm able to provide that for people. Maybe if some of you guys are old like me, or even if you're young and you're in this atmosphere, right, you get to grow up having someone to talk to you about video games or have a community that's this big, right, or that's this involved. Whereas, you know, when I was growing up, that was not the case. But I always wanted one, and I always knew that their technology would get there one of these days. So I'm just glad that it finally got here, you know, before I died. At least, knock on wood, hopefully everything stays good. But I'm just saying, at least I was able to talk to you guys for, you know, years at this point. Wouldn't change anything. Thank you so much, Jacob Dressback, with the $2. Just watched Godzilla -1 last night. Amazing film. Everyone's okay. We got Future Millionaire talking about Godzilla, and now Jacob is talking about Godzilla. You know, I've never been a big like Godzilla fan. Like I have seen the movies, like the old school ones, and like I think I've seen like one of the newer ones. But I never really was like crazy about it. You know. Yo, SK.
One more time for TGE Entertainment.
Hey, shout outs, yo, SK Massive, my boy. Hey, you know I respect the heck out of you, man. Thank you so much for your support today, guys. Yo, we can keep it rolling. We can get some extra bonus streams going here if we hit our 40-point goal. Let's go, boys and girls. And we've got a 3-way tie at the top of the Hokage board. Goodness gracious. At the top of the Hokage board, a 3-way tie. SK Massive. SK Massive. Let's go. B Martin and SK Massive, B Martin, and Roggy Froggy. We got 3 points added on to the combo count. You guys, this might be the fastest that we've ever hit the combo count since we started doing that. I mean, outside of like one huge dono, right? Like that's 3 extra points on there. That's 21 already combo count. Usually it takes us like, you know, a couple hours to get that maybe. So combo breaker, let's go, baby. 30-minute extension on the stream today. Let's go. Carl's new video just dropped. Oh man. All right, guys, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna definitely take a look at that video in just a bit, but I need you guys to you know, fill me in on some of the stuff that's happening for those who have seen it, or if you guys are gonna see it. But we're gonna talk about some other things first, and then we're gonna get into it in just a bit. Pierre Arnett, and how long is that video? How long is that video? Feel the magic. Thank you for the 37 months. Oh my goodness, 37 months of membership? Jesus Christ, let's go. Hey, thank you so much, Pierre. Escargo. No, I'm joking. My man, Pierre. Y'all remember that? That was where I get all the ho-ho from. Is that, remember those skits on Nickelodeon? Was it Nickelodeon? It was like Roundhouse, or I forgot what or no, was it like All That? No, All That. It was Pierre Escargo. Shout out to my man Pierre. No, those were like legit goated, bro. That whole thing was legit goated. Oh snap! Propane Blaster moment!
Philip Burwell as a man. Birds.
Oh, hold on, I gotta replay that. Wait, hold up. I gotta replay that. I gotta hear it again.
Philip Burrell as a man.
Birds. Yo, shout out to Jeffrey Tucker with the big 42 and B Martin with the 35. Yeah, I recorded basically. I know you said you wanted me to do like a Mario Kart gameplay, so I put together like a little thing that I don't think I've ever done it before. It's like some of the newer levels and things, and I put together like a little video for you, my man, that I'll let you watch. I'll let you watch it first. So, because I know you said you wanted me to play Mario Kart, like just stream Mario Kart again, but I thought I could take it a little bit further. Maybe I could do something that I haven't done before. So I'll put that up, and then I'll put it up for members, and I'll put it up for everybody to watch. But I'll let you check it out first, because I know you said you wanted something like that. Let's see here. Shout outs to Gunmetal Otaku with the 45 months. Oh my goodness. B Martin, the man from up north, the Canadian killer. He's not actually a killer. He's a cool dude. My man B Martin with the 35 months. Thank you so much, bro. Like I said, I'm just putting the final touches. The audio got warped on it for some stupid reason. Jeffrey Tucker with the 42 propane blasters. Goodness gracious. Let's get 4 points on the board there. Plus B Martins. Plus Gunmetal Otakus. 4, 5, 6. Goodness gracious. We are at 28 already. We are out here, boys and girls. Oh, my bad. Sorry. 27, my bad. I can't count. 27. We are out here, boys and girls. Gunmetal Otaku with the 45 months. What's up, OJ? Continue the amazing content. You're an amazing content creator. Thank you so much, Gunmetal. Birds. Jeffrey Tucker, have you been watching Review Tech USA? Because that's all I hear from him on Twitter. Birds, man, breasts. Phil Burnell is a man. Like, that's AI pictures. Like, it's so funny how Review Tech flipped the script on people trolling him. I mean, he still gets trolled, but he used to be like lol Cal trolled so hard, and then he just played into it, and now everyone just has fun on his stream. So that was probably one of the most epic reversals that I've seen in quite some time. So shout outs to Review Tech. Shout outs to Jeffrey Tucker. You are now the Hokage in Stream Ninja, sir. You are now the Hokage in Stream Ninja. You are definitely the Hokage in Stream Ninja, and you will definitely be on this board right here. You have swept the leg. How did you sweep 3 people in a row? Yo, Jeffrey Tucker, I want to know, what type of discipline are you, bro? What type of discipline are you running over there in your neck of the woods? To be able to sweep the leg like that with the 42? Anybody does 42 or more, you can beat him out. Or if you've already supported, you can just subtract the difference if you want to get back on the Hokage board. Let's go. Shout out to my man, Jeffrey Tucker. Appreciate you, my man. Seriously, $42? Philip Burnell is a man? He's a man. He is a man. Let's see here. OJ, I don't mean to go off topic. No, that's fine. You can go off topic anytime. And he says, what camera do I use for streaming? I use a Lumix G7 with a camera link, an Elgato camera link. So it's a Lumix G7 with an Elgato camera link. I have a camera right here, like I got like an Elgato webcam thingy that's apparently pretty good, but I haven't tried it yet. But I wanted to maybe try some different camera angles during my stream. Like one, obviously this is a tilted camera angle, but the one has like a direct camera angle based on whatever I'm talking about. So I need to experiment a little bit, but yeah. Shout outs. The pizza discipline. Hey, look, the pizza discipline is not a bad discipline, okay, guys? It's not a bad discipline at all. It's really not. I mean, especially when you propane blast me. You can propane Bobette blast me. By the way, apparently there's more room on that now that the strike is over. There's they're making more headway on that King of the Hill remake, or that King of the Hill whatever. King of the Hill's coming back. Yo, Young Bab with the opening thread.
What's good, OJ? Hope everything's well.
Hey, everything's
Can you
good.
play Song of Giga Rosa next from Xenoblade 2?
Song of the Giga Rosa. Song of the Giga Rosa. Yes, I can. I've never thought about that segment. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, fraud, theft, lies. The open hand charity scam is so much worse. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Young Verb with the $25. Let's go. We're almost at that 30-minute extension. You guys are blasting today. You guys have blasted off to the moon and back. Let's go. Thank you guys for the donos. Like I said, we're going to have a long stream today. If you guys want me to stream a game, I can stream a game tonight since we're going to be streaming for a while anyway. I'm pretty sure we'll hit our 30 goal, or maybe even our 40. So we can stream a game if you guys want. It's over. Oh no. You guys know if I pull out the oh no. See, this is why I don't mess with nobody, bro. This is why whenever I do charity stuff, I do it in the shadows, man. I do it in the shadows. I got a trench coat on and I just walk up and I just like, and you know what music is playing? It's that music from freaking, it's that music from what is it? The, hold up, the, Chance, music, Mario. It's like, oh man, what is it? It's like that, oh God, what is it? Mario Bros. Mario Bros. It's like from Mario Bros 3. Mushroom. It's like the Mushroom House theme. You guys remember that? Like, no, not this music. It's the one that goes like dun 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 dun. That's the music that I play right there, bro. Like the what's the name of that theme so I can make fun of it and I can do something stupid right now. Like Jared the Depletionist, bro, with the $2. Jared the Depletionist and Jeffrey Tucker becoming the gift bomb ninja. First gift bomb of the stream. Let's go, Jeffrey Tucker sweeping the boards here. Let's go, Jeffrey Tucker in the house, letting his presence be known. Thank you for that. And who got it? Maverick got it and Pony Up with the 2. Oh man, Jared the Depletionist. Bro, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good, big man. This is not good, big man. I need to know that music though, guys. What's the name? You guys know the name of that theme. What's the name of that theme? The Mario Bros. I think it's like Mario Bros. 3 Chance theme. I think it's like I forgot the name of the song. You guys do it so I can do it. Starman. No, it's not Starman. Shout outs to Astral's Off the Chain with the 63 months. Goodness gracious, 63 months. Have I even been on live for 63 months? Enjoying the PS Portal. Do you think Sony will add a web browser at some point? Yeah, I think it's possible for sure. I think it's definitely possible that they add a web browser and make it to where you can use like your own maybe Bluetooth one of these days or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely possible for sure. Yeah, the card flip music. Yeah, that's it. Card flip music. That's it. That's it right there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. Yes, this is it. Yeah, this is the music right here. I just roll up to the charities, bro, and I'm like this. And I just hand them the money. I just hand them. I roll up like this, bro. This is how I roll up with the charities. I don't be trying to make it all public. Pull out my wallet. I don't got any cash on me, but if I did, and I just roll out. I don't want nobody to see me. And I donate to charity every year. I don't want nobody to see me. I don't want no issues, no problems, no nothing. I usually donate to NAMI, so I'll do it. I do it online, guys. If it's not a local charity, I do it online. But yeah, that's how I'm rolling because, man, I ain't trying to get this. This is terrible. I mean, most people that do charity stuff, they don't really do. Like, they don't run into this stuff that he's doing, so don't let it discourage you from supporting charity or streamers that do charity. But I just don't feel like dealing with it, man. Like, if it's like online, people are like, where'd the money go? Like, no, man, it's too much. That's why I don't be saying nothing whenever I do charity. I don't say nothing. Like, for example, people were shocked when they found out that I did like a little speaking session like at a school. You know, like they asked me to speak there. Somebody was a fan of the Spawncast. They found out that I'm in the Central Valley, and they were like, hey, you know, would you like to come speak with the school? I didn't make a big deal about it. I didn't post about it on Twitter or anything like, oh, I'm going to talk to the kids. I just said, hey, this is a really cool thing, you know, that I did. That I did that a while ago. I did that a long time ago, you know. So yeah, man, that's why that's why I don't really be doing stuff like that. We're talking about the Completionist right now, man. We're talking about the Completionist right now. So yeah, it's a spade panel theme. That's what it's called. Spade panel theme. Okay, so Carl just released his latest video though, man. So we're gonna watch it in just a bit. But yeah, this is not looking good. It's not looking good, big man. It's not looking good. Future millionaire with another $10. Jesus Christ, yo, we are going to smash. Are we going to smash that 40-point goal today? I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it, man. You guys are hitting us up with these 2-pointers. Out here about to get 3-pointers like Steph Curry, getting 2-pointers like Jordan. Future millionaires with the $10. Thank you so much, dude. That's so nice of you to drop multiple donos, dude. I don't know what I did to be deserving, but thank you so much, man. This is OJ, when buying digital games, what's the realization of us actually losing games when they shut off servers? And do you know of any digital games that have already disappeared? Yes, there have been multiple digital games that have disappeared already. So if you're talking about previous systems, yeah, Nintendo, Microsoft, or not Microsoft, but Nintendo and Sony are completely guilty of completely just delisting things, and they never show up. They haven't been brought back in any type of a way or something like that. You know, like when certain stores disappear, Nintendo's done it with the Wii eShop, with the Wii U Virtual Console, with the 3DS system. So yeah, and even with the Nintendo Switch, that has happened. There's been delistings with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That game has been delisted, and there's no way to buy it unless you get the game physical, right? So there's also been that. So it's happened. It's definitely a thing, and it can continue being a thing. So thank you for another $10, man. I appreciate that. Nami, they unironically helped me save my dang life. I know you don't do it for any acknowledgement, but thank you, OJ. Good choice. Yeah, I always do Nami. I've been doing Nami for charity work ever since Etika passed away. Nami has been very important to me personally because I had my own mental health struggles. You know, thankfully I didn't, you know, take it all the way, but Nami's been very important, and I think that they do great work. So that's the charity. But I just, like I said, I do it in the shadows. You know, I don't really try to, you know, You know, say, because like I said, I just don't want any. I don't want any smoke or any heat when it comes to this stuff, man. So, so yeah, I just do that whenever I can. You know, whenever I can. iSonic with the $2. And he says, yo, OJ, how have you been? Gil, Street Fighter theme. All right, I got you. Gil, Street Fighter theme. Yeah, so it seems like the charity situation is getting worse, and we're gonna watch Carl's video in just a bit. I don't want to watch it right away because it just went up, it just uploaded. So I don't want to watch it. I mean, that's kind of scummy to do that like right away. So we will watch it in just a bit. Let him get some views and stuff. I mean, it's not like he's gonna be hurting for views or money, but you know, it's just ethics and code, you know. So we will check it out in just a bit. Let's get through these comments though and talk to you guys about gaming and all that, and then we'll get to the unfortunate stuff. You want Gil Street Fighter theme? All right, so Psych Out. This is good. This is good. Thank you for the $2. iSonic, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for your support. Also, Scott Wolford with the 10 months says, what's the haps? How are you doing? I might have seen the MN Timberwolves game this year. All right, shout outs. Let's go, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I can't complain. You guys are out here. We're out here in force today. Let's get 2 more points on the board for iSonic and Scott Wolford. Thank you guys so much, man. Almost at the, oh my God, I got to do bonus streams out the wazoo. So thank you guys so much for your support, man. I appreciate that. Jesus, man. 11 months for Sean and Kramer. Is everybody's got their anniversaries, man. Everybody's got their anniversaries. Let's go. 11 months. Yo, Sean. Hey, that Pure Eye is coming soon, brother. That Pure Eye is coming soon, man. 10 months for Scott Wolford. 10 months. That's a Pure Eye coming soon. You'll get that, and you'll get the 12 months, Sean, next month in December. You'll get that. So let's go, guys. Got Renangons. Not Pure Eyes. Did I say Pure Eyes? I meant to say Renangon. Renangons. Let's go. Let's go, man. Thank you guys for your support. Jesus, man. Y'all out here tonight. Maybe the completionists were supposed to give the money to charity and they just didn't. And Jirad just didn't know what's going on. That was the excuse last time. There's some new information, it appears here. Zoltor says, yeah, I don't see how he can come up with an excuse as to why he hasn't sent the money to any charity. After all this time, at least he hasn't spent it on himself, but still, yeah. But apparently there's some new information. Roggy Froggy with the 41 months. Let's go. That advanced Makaku Sharingan. Let's go. And GS with the tune in tier for 35 months. I don't know what happened, man, today. Y'all, there's something in the water, bro. I'll take it though. Yeah, actually, yesterday we did really good too. Game suggestions for Burnout, 3 Houses and Breath of the Wild, my favorite games, if that helps. Game suggestions for Burnout. I'd probably say something easy, so something like Super Mario RPG, something like that. I'd say if you like RPG games like Breath of the Wild, well, that's not really an RPG, but you like, you know, big games, maybe something like Super Mario RPG is a nice little change. It doesn't take too long to beat. It's easy enough, but then also has some challenge mixed into there at times, but not really. But it's kind of a, I think Super Mario RPG is a good game. You play for that. What happened to Jirad? Well, we're gonna talk about it in just a bit, Zenato. We're gonna talk about it. There's been some more issues with this charity. So yeah, there's been some more issues with this charity. So we're gonna get into it. Forgot to add a song. Dono, can you play Lufia later? I can play whatever you want, my man. We'll play it next after this one right here. The new video doesn't have too much in it. It revolves around the golf tournament his family has held for like 20 years. Apparently, in the past 10 years, the funds have basically just disappeared. So very possible family pocketed funds from charity fundraiser like 10 years. Yikes. Woo! That seems like a lot to me. Because if it's a charity fundraiser and you're pocketing money, that seems like an issue. That seems like an issue. Definitely seems like an issue. That's illegal. That is against the law, if I'm not correct. If that's the case, that is absolutely 1000% against the law. And if that's the case, and considering how big Jirard is when it comes to his content, they might actually investigate that. Like, they might actually investigate that. That's wild. Like I said, we're going to watch it in just a bit. Thank you for giving us a little bit more insight there, Nathan. So at least we have something to talk about. People have been asking, you know, what's going on with Jirard? What's going on with Jirard? I didn't want to watch the video right away because, once again, I don't like he just uploaded the video, so I don't want to snipe views like that. So let the people who actually, you know, subscribe, like, let those people get the views, and then I will link it in the chat and, you know, all that good stuff. So, yo, Destiny FOMO, what? What is this, young lady? What are you doing? You didn't have to do that, Destiny. Yo! Gandul! Rene! Tencent, you guys!
First donation for the Open OJ Foundation.
All right. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I could never do what Jirad did because people would be auditing me. When you black, you get treated very differently, Destiny. You know how it is. You're half, so people be kind of side-eyeing you at times. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, she's kind of, but she's just light enough to make it in my book. Me, I'm dark, bro. People don't trust me for nothing. So I couldn't even get away with half the stuff he got away with. I'm way too dark. I'd be audited from the first time I even said charity. That's the reason why I don't be saying nothing with charity and all that no more. That's why I don't be saying nothing, because I already know what people are gonna do. So I'm good. But yeah, the Open OJ Foundation. All right, let's go. Thank you, Destiny, for the $100. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Destiny. Make sure you guys check out Destiny FOMO on YouTube. She's an awesome content creator. She's so cool. She's the homie. I've known her for a long time. Somehow I've known her for it feels like 10 years and she's still young. She's still 20 and I'm old. I'm like, how come she's not aging? Her age just stays the same and I'm old. That'll make no sense. Shout outs to Destiny. Boy, we get canceled when we upload. I know, seriously, Mr. Right. That's why I see when you black, bro, you can't be doing stuff like this. You'd get audited from the very beginning. People would already be, especially the darker you are, bro. It'd be instant. It'd be instant if it was me and I was getting the type of paper that he was getting. Oh, hell no. You couldn't pull that off. So that's why I don't even mess with it. I just do my little donos when I can to charity. Nami, ever since Etika passed away, rest in peace, Etika. Nami's a great foundation to support with, mental health. We even had somebody in here, world renowned, said that, Nami really helped him out. So we've got even our own elite ninja that have been helped out by Nami, So I think really it all comes down to mental health. A lot of the issues in the world are mental health. There's people that are deranged. And if we could solve the mental health crisis that we have, I think that the world can be so much better, right? So yeah, let's get some Lufia music though, right? Bro, they auditing me right now. Shout outs to Destiny. Appreciate you, young lady. Like I said, make sure you guys check out Destiny FOMO on YouTube. Check out her shorts, YouTube channel, all that good stuff. Her links. She's got all sorts of content. So thank you, Destiny. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. Thank you for the OJ Foundation. Nah, I ain't even gonna try that. I ain't even gonna try that. Oh no, we're gonna get 10 points for that. That's a 10-pointer with that hundo dono. Shout outs to Josu Diaz. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that, man. Let's get this Lufia theme going for my man Roggy though. Would you discuss this on the Spawncast, or there's too much conflict of interest? There's no conflict of interest on the Spawncast. There's no conflict of interest. Me, John, RGT, none of us have any type of personal relationship with Jirad. Now I think we know of him, and I'm pretty sure that I think Spawn or somebody, they've worked with him in some sense. I know Celia, she's worked with him. I know but none of us have any type of personal connection. And to be honest, this isn't a Dookie on I'm making jokes, but this isn't a Dookie on Jirad situation. It's not that. This is not a Dookie on Jirad situation. I'm not trying to sit here and say that he's the worst person in the world. I'm simply just covering it. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind me. I'm just the neighborhood friendly brother just trying to do his job. That's it. I'm just covering it. I'm not trying to sit here and try to condemn someone to hell or something like that, or trying to sit there and say, he's the worst person in the world. Hell, DSP's 10 times worse. No, I'm joking. Am I joking? I don't know. So yeah. What's up, Dank Beam Center? OJ, serious question. What if you mix soy milk with isolate that work for bulk? No, you don't mix soy milk with anything. No. Don't mix it with anything. Shout outs though. Thank you so much, Destiny. That's a lot to donate, Destiny. Seriously. Thank you so much, young lady. I'm going to spend it all on WWE Champions. Actually, don't mind me. I'm going to download WWE Champions right now. Should I get some sweaty Hogan polls, Destiny? I know you'd like that. You're into wrestling, aren't you? You're into professional wrestling. So if I spent that whole $100 on WWE Champions, would you be upset or no? Would you guys be okay if I spent all this money on WWE Champions? Would you guys be okay with that? If I just like spent it on microtransactions and WWE champions? Because I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I really am. I'm gonna do it. You guys can't stop me. You already no, please do not charge back the donation. I'm not gonna do that. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. You guys know I'm not gonna do that. Alejandro, thank you for the subscription, brother. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Let's get it. Almond milk for sure. Almond milk unsweetened is the way to go. Almond milk unsweetened. 1 cup is only 30 calories. So let's get Destiny's name on the top of the board here. The Open OJ Foundation. The first red flag is the fact that it's no, I ain't gonna say that. That might be going a little bit too far. All right, so Destiny FOMO, thank you so much, young lady. I appreciate that. Shout outs, Mr. Rightway is here as well. Shout outs to Mr. Rightway, fantastic content creator. I did see you in the chat here, brother. Welcome to the stream, my man. Hopefully you're doing good. Make sure you guys check out Mr. Rightway on YouTube. Mr. Rightway, he's does some great content, and he has a Tesla, so that's cool. That's cool. It's better than my car. Better than my car. Destiny, and Mr. Rightway, they be riding clean as hell. Me, I'm still riding ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Yeah, make sure you guys check him out. Hit the subscribe button on Mr. Rightway. He's a good dude. What's up, Massive Rican? Welcome to the stream. I don't know on others, but I donate money to people where I'd be fine with them using whatever they wish, unless they were asking for a singular purpose. See, here's the thing. I agree. If you want to donate to someone, they can use it on whatever they want. But if they constantly beg and say, I don't have money for food. I don't have money to take my wife out to dinner. I don't have money for video games. If they constantly sit there and say that, and then spend money on WWE champions or microtransactions, that's kind of scummy. Is that not being a liar though? Like, right? So would you be okay with someone begging, like you give them money for whatever, right? And then like they spend it on microtransactions while they're sitting there begging, saying that they don't got enough money for groceries and for other stuff, right? So that's the only issue that I have. Like, I see what you're saying. People can spend it on whatever they want to spend it on. But personally, me, if I donate to someone and they spending it on, like, if I thought they spending it on something stupid, I probably wouldn't donate. I probably would stop doing, like, I probably would stop. You know, if it's on like mortgage or rent or utilities and like they need to, then that's fine. You know, that's perfectly fine. You know, it is what it is. But if you're spending it on microtransactions for WWE champions while begging for food and for begging that you don't have enough money even for the next day, for your day off, no, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you anything. I'm sorry. That's not happening. Or yeah, $55 Subway sandwiches DoorDashed because you're too lazy to go to the freaking, you've got a car, you're too lazy to drive to the freaking store, drive to the restaurant, buy the food. Instead, DoorDash has insane fees. Like, they make YouTube look tame on their fees when it comes like to the I mean, you got to do the tip, you got to do like the delivery fees, the taxes on all that. Like, so I mean, I don't know, man. Like, to me, like I said, yes, you're right about that. If you donate to someone, they're going to spend it on whatever they want. You know, that's fine. But not when they're begging 24/7 for, like, they can't afford food, you know? So yeah. So that's the thing. You Uber everywhere? Oh yeah, I forgot you live in NY. You live in NY, so you don't really be driving like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But if you wanted a cool car, you would get one. I mean, one of these. Do you still live in NY? Or do you live in? I don't know. Destiny, you be all over the place. Sometimes I don't even remember. One of these days, you'll need the car. You'll need the car to drive around, right, Destiny, or no? Let's see here. Beg for dementia research. Hell, you don't even have to drive to the store. I always walk. It's good. A car. But wait a minute. If you walk to the store, how do you have, like, you can't, like, how do you carry all your groceries back home? Do you only buy enough like groceries that's in like one bag for you to eat for like a few days? So I'm guessing that's what it is. So every 3 days or so, you just like go and grab your groceries. So I can see that. Like some people go to the grocery store, like me, I go to the grocery store every like 2 weeks. So I kind of go and I buy like in bulk, kind of like buy a little bit in bulk. And I think once we get into our new place, we're probably gonna start going to Costco where we buy like in super bulk. So we're probably gonna be going like once a month, you know, maybe once, you know, maybe twice a month, but probably like once a month. So I've always lived in like a suburb place. I've never lived in like a big city. I've never lived in like a big city, like where the traffic is just so bad that, you know, you've got to take taxis or Ubers everywhere. Like I've never lived in that. I've always been a suburban, you know, outside the big city kid. Regardless, I mean, you know, I lived in Los Angeles for a bit, and even then we lived a little bit out. We weren't in like the heart of like downtown Los Angeles and all that. It's on the outskirts, you know. So yeah. Now we're talking about Darkside Phil, not RGT does not spend it. I mean, he might spend his money on Hogan polls, but I don't think he does. It'd be better biking if you live in NY. Biking, oh, okay. I freaking love Costco, so worth it. Yeah, it's good. When I lived in Europe, we had a little cart. We had to do shopping almost every day for meals. Oh, okay, yeah, because you buy the meals fresh, right? Like the meat and chicken and all that stuff fresh. So you have to just pretty much go there, get your dinner, get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then go there, do it again. Yeah, some people do that too. Like where they live. Like, there's some people that do that. Like there are people here where I live, even despite their, you know, it's Central Valley, right? So there's lots of produce. There's always fresh produce. There's always fresh meat. There's always fresh everything, right? For people to buy. There are people who go there, buy like a steak just for that night. And then the next day they go there, they buy chicken just for that night. Like everything's super fresh. Fruits super fresh in the morning. There are people that do that because the traffic is so light here. You don't have to worry. There's so many stores and the traffic is so light. You don't have to worry about it always being crowded. Like there's hella Walmarts, there's hella grocery stores, there's hella everything where I live, right? So, and like there's not crazy traffic. We don't have like city traffic, you know, in the Central Valley. So it's like, it's never really too bad. Like if you wanted to do that method, like where you just buy everything fresh that day, like from a meat market, there's Hispanic people that do that all the time, where they go to the meat market every single day and get their dinner or get their lunch or whatever. I don't like to do that. I rather go just get stuff frozen, get whatever. My wife does the same thing as well. You know, we just get stuff frozen, freeze it, and then, you know, my wife is such a good cook that she can even make like super frozen food taste super good, like with her seasoning and spices and all that stuff. So yeah. People in Taiwan drive scooters. It's funny to see them packed in groceries all there. Yeah, the scooters. Yeah. $50 gift card to spend at Best Buy. I might buy Octopath Traveler 2 for $44 and Triangle Strategy for $60 or Fire Emblem Engage for $60. $50 gift card. Octopath Traveler 2 for $44, Triangle Strategy for $60 or Fire Emblem Engage for $60. Ooh. That's a pick between your children. In terms of what I like the most out of all those, I think I like Triangle Strategy or I think I like Fire Emblem Engage the most out of all those, or Triangle Strategy. It's hard to pick between them, or Octopath 2. They're all really good. But I think it's going to be based off of what you like the most. If you like strategy RPGs, like, you know, where you move on a grid, then pick up Fire Emblem or Triangle Strategy. If you like turn-based RPGs, then pick up Octopath Traveler 2. You know, like if you like just more of the turn-based style, then Octopath Traveler 2. But, you know, I mean, Fire Emblem Engage, I probably like Engage the most out of all of those games. I think I like that game the most out of all of them. I think. But that was the game that I played the most recently, was Fire Emblem Engage. Or no, it was Octopath Traveler 2, never mind. But still. Yeah, all three are really good. What do you think will drop below 30 in the future? Octopath Traveler 2 will definitely drop more. But right now, Fire Emblem Engage is $37 on Amazon, so you might be able to price match if you go to Best Buy. Triangle Strategy being 60 is crazy, but yeah, I mean, that was going to be like a rare game anyway, just because they didn't print many physical copies. So yeah. I even like the story. I know some people didn't like the story, but I like the story in Engage. Like, I really like it. I mean, it's not better than Octopath 2 or Triangle Strategy, but I actually liked it. It's just kind of like a, you know, silly, whimsical, interesting at times and brings about some things that could happen in the future. So yeah. Sea of Stars. Yeah, Sea of Stars is really good. But I don't think there's a physical of it, but it's not coming until early next year. It's not coming until early next year. All right, so I think we're ready, guys. I think we're ready to watch that video, right? I think it's been enough time. Like I said, I didn't want to impede on it. It's been, how many minutes has it been? All right, so let's see here. It's been 1 hour. He's already got 75,000 views, so I think that's good. The bulk of his people that have watched it. Or if you were going to watch it, you probably watched it. I just didn't want to step on his toes, you know. I will provide a link though. Let me provide a link. So if you guys can open up a second, you know, and just, you know, give him the view as well, that'd be good. Just like I said, I'm not trying to steal his views or anything like that. So there's the video. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna react to it. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. All right, guys, so we have the latest video from, I think it's, what's this dude's name? His name is Carl Jobst. I don't know if I said that correct. I'm sorry, dude, if I said that wrong. But it's the latest on the open hand charity situation with Jirad the Completionist. Now, this video is not to dookie on Jirad or anything like that, or to say he's terrible or the worst. We're simply just reacting to it, and I'm giving my thoughts on what's going on with this whole situation. This is the most recent video. For those who aren't up to date with the situation, you can check out this guy's previous videos, and I think Some Ordinary Gamers, Mutahar. I'll have links to all of the previous videos so you guys can see what's happening, you know. But once again, this is just me reacting, seeing what's going on, because this is apparently getting much worse. Apparently this is going to be worse. So let's check this video out. Let's see what's happening here, guys. Let's see it.
Hello, you absolute legends. Just over 2 weeks ago, I released a video covering the Open Hand Foundation, the charity organization that was created by the YouTuber The Completionist and his family. I outlined how in 10 years of operation, the Open Hand Foundation has not contributed a single dollar of the money that it has received from the public, despite the fact the Completionist, named Jirad Khalil, has been saying for many years it had been supporting various charities.
And so, we just, every year we try and raise as much money as possible, and then we go work with, you know, Alzheimer's Association of America, University of San Francisco, Association for FTD, which is what my mom had, FTD. So we've like worked with big and small organizations across the board.
According to the tax filings, the Open Hand Foundation was sitting on over $650,000 worth of donations it had received. And when me and Mutahar spoke with Jirad, he assured us they still had all of the money and were ready to donate it. However, since that time, nothing has happened. Jirad and the Open Hand Foundation have been radio silent since my video dropped. We have had no confirmation the money still exists, no confirmation it has been donated, and it more or less seems like they are burying their head in the sand and ignoring the situation, hoping it blows over. The silence is deafening, but I think there is a very good reason why they are hiding. There is more to this story than meets the eye, and the situation is much worse than we had previously let on.
Okay, I just want to say something real quick here, guys. That intro, once again, make sure you guys check that stuff out. But this is already pretty bad, right? Because he stated that they were sitting on the money. Despite Jirad saying that they've been donating, they were sitting on the money. So if you do a charity stream or if you do charity events, for those who don't know, you can't stockpile the money. If you're saying that it's going to other places, like you're saying that it's going to here or there or wherever, you've got to actually donate it within that time span. You can't hold on to it and say it's going to go to somewhere and then it never goes and then eventually you put the money there. You've got to actually give the money, you know, as you get the money. Like once the event is done, you should probably be donated within like the next like month or two. I mean, at the latest, the next month or so. Like you should not wait as long as he's waited to donate that money. So just keep that in mind, guys, while you watch this.
In my previous video, I spoke about Indieland, the charity marathon hosted by The Completionist. But Indieland isn't the only charity event that Open Hand runs. In fact, it's only half of the story. Open Hand also holds a charity golf tournament, which pulls in tens of thousands of dollars in sponsorships every year. And the interesting thing about the money the golf tournament raises is that it seems to disappear. Fans of the Completionist who rushed out to defend him tried to claim that because Jirad hadn't spent the money, it wasn't stolen. But in my opinion, this is misguided. Not only because this argument is nonsensical, I mean, if I steal $100 from you and don't spend it, I've still stolen it. It's money you no longer have, and I obtained that money through illegal means. But aside from that, I do believe the Khalil family have been stealing tens of thousands of dollars each year from charity donations on top of the fraud committed through Indieland. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. In my previous video, I didn't include a sponsor because this is a serious situation, and that was a hefty sacrifice given that I am the sole breadwinner of my family. So it's not just my money I sacrificed, it's theirs as well. And I can't keep working on this without being sponsored, so I hope you guys don't mind. Now, legends, this video is sponsored by the military online game War.
So we'll just skip through this. Shout outs to War Thunder. If you guys want to pick up War Thunder, there'll probably be a link in the description. You guys can pick up War Thunder, and it'll probably help out this guy who's doing that. So I don't want to take money off his plate once again. So yeah, I don't have a problem with him doing a sponsor either. He's the sole breadwinner. I have no problem with content creators doing sponsorships, and this game looks like it could be pretty cool. But we're just going to skip it for right now, okay? Right now, it is available on Xbox, PC, and all that. So if you guys want to check it out, check it out. So there you go. All right. So it's a limited time offer, so you can get some cool stuff with it too, it seems. All right. Okay.
The Indieland Charity Marathon, hosted by The Completionist, began in 2018, but since 2003, the Khalil family has been hosting a yearly golf tournament called the PBD West Convenience Cup Challenge. PBD West is a business founded by Jirad's father, Charles Khalil, in 1992. Now, despite the Open Hand Foundation website saying it has been fundraising since 2003, there is no record of the Open Hand Foundation existing before 2014, when it was registered as a non-profit. If you look at photos from the golf tournament before this time, there is no mention of Open Hand. In contrast to 2015 onwards, where signage clearly states it's benefiting the Open Hand Foundation, earlier years simply showed that it was benefiting frontotemporal dementia. I assume they meant to say they were benefiting dementia research and not dementia itself, as that is quite a strange thing to say. No one can possibly know where that money went from these golf tournaments before 2014, so at this time there is no point in speculating. But from 2015, we know the money was supposed to be going to the Open Hand Foundation, and we have their tax filings, so from here on out we can begin to draw some solid conclusions. The main way the PBD West Convenience Cup Challenge appears to raise money is via sponsorships. Brands will pay the Open Hand Foundation to appear on banners and signs throughout the golf course, along with having the opportunity to set up tents and stands and have their employees play in the tournament. It seems to be mainly used as a networking or social event. On its website, the PBD West Cup even tells us what these sponsorships cost, showing that different tiers give different benefits. Before 2018, this golf cup was the only event raising money for the Open Hand Foundation, so the tax filings should give us a pretty good idea about how much money it brings in. From 2014 to 2017, filings showed the Open Hand Foundation received between $30,000 to $60,000 per event. This is likely underreported, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's just assume this is accurate. From these years, we can get a pretty good approximation of what this cup normally raises. In 2018, Indieland began, and for its first year, it raised $55,000, at least according to Jirad. This money was also supposed to go to the Open Hand Foundation, so naturally we should see an increase in yearly revenue, which we do. In 2018, Open Hand had a yearly revenue of $113,000. If we assume that $55,000 came from Indieland, that leaves $58,000 from the PBD West Cup, which is in line with previous years. However, something strange happens in 2019. In 2019, Indieland raised $109,000, double the previous year. In theory, this should cause a drastic rise in the yearly revenue for the Open Hand Foundation. But mysteriously, revenue hardly raises at all. In the 2019 filing, Open Hand only raised $123,000, which means that somehow the Golf Cup now only raised $14,000. What's also interesting about 2019 is that it's the last year that Indieland, or the Completionist, publicly stated what Indieland had raised in total. From this point on, they make no mention of this, which is strange. You would think a charity event would state how much they raised after it had finished, and they did proudly do this for the first 2 years. But then, as soon as the tax filings became weird, we started hearing nothing. We can deduce how much money was raised, however. From 2020 onwards, Indieland fundraised through Tiltify, which shows the total donation amount. On top of this, all bits, subs, merchandise, and indie game sales were supposed to go to OpenHand too.
And that's why we're here today. Bits, donations, subs, buy the shirt, buy the coin, buy indie games, all that stuff. All of it is going to the benefit of helping others for this charity event. So thank you for joining us.
As I just mentioned, Jirad never tells us what these extra revenue sources amount to, but we do get a clue from Indieland lead coordinator Michael Barrett. He refers to an article talking about Indieland 2022, which raised $90,000 via direct donations through Tiltify. The article author uses a different Tiltify figure to state that Indieland raised $80,000, but Michael clarifies that with those other methods of raising money, they actually raised over $100,000. So at minimum, we can add at least $10,000 on top of whatever is raised through Tiltify. However, again, I suspect this figure is likely higher, which is why they don't specify what it is. Now let's look at 2021. Indieland raised $113,000 in direct donations. Then we take off around $2,000 for Tiltify fees. On top of this, every single year the Syzygy Foundation, the charity founded by Jamie Lee Curtis, gives a grant to OpenHand. In 2021, they gave them $25,000. If you add these together, you get around $136,000. But shockingly, for the entire year of 2021, OpenHand only received $136,000, which means again, the Golf Cup hardly raised anything at all. But we know that's not the case, because we have photos of every single year the Golf Cup has been running since 2014.
Oh no, guys. Oh no. I just got the chills right now. Sorry to stop it. We'll start. I gotta add just a little bit of commentary. That's not good. That right there, because it shows everything. This open hand is all one organization between Indieland. The fact that they got that much money, that grant, and it showed 100-something thousand, and then all of a sudden that golf tournament money was just gone. Oh no. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh my God. Thank you, Silver Strike, for the donation, man. I appreciate that. And Dark Assassination, thank you for the subscription. But that's not good, guys. That shows a big discrepancy in terms of what they could potentially be reporting to oh no. Anyway, let's continue on here. We're almost done, guys. We got about maybe 3-4 more minutes left. This is not good. This is not good.
And we know how many sponsors they have and what they paid. And not only that, this means all the bits, subs, and all of that extra revenue that Jirad promised us would go to OpenHand wasn't sent over either. Now in this video, I'm just focusing on the golf tournament, and I won't go into all of the ways the Completionist and his family seem to be stealing donations, but I suggest you keep a lookout for an update video by Some Ordinary Gamers, who will release even more information on that very soon. So let's look at the 2021 Golf Cup sponsors. It's had 2 diamond sponsors, which were $8,000 each, 1 platinum sponsor, which is $7,500, and 6 gold sponsors, which are $6,500 each. Just from those 3 tiers alone, ignoring all of the other sponsors, all of the other registration fees, all of the other money raised from the raffle and auctions, and ignoring any direct donations which should be received during a charity event, we already have a total of more than $60,000, and all of that money seems to have vanished. It certainly didn't go to OpenHand, or at the very least, for some reason, isn't showing up on their filings. All of the filings from 2019 onwards show the same pattern. Almost all of the revenue raised can be attributed to Indieland, and hardly anything seems to come from the Golf Cup, despite photos clearly showing it has massive sponsors paying up to $10,000 each. Certainly, tens of thousands of dollars at least in donations every single year are going missing. The question is how and where. Everything raised from Indieland is through electronic means. This makes it very hard to hide, and any accountant will immediately pick up a discrepancy between what the bank statements show and what they are filing with the IRS. But the revenue generated from the Golf Cup is different. The website has a page called Where to Send Payment, and it literally just tells you to write a check to the OpenHand Foundation. No matter what account the money is going to, however, we know it isn't going to OpenHand. In my previous video, I was very careful not to make claims I couldn't prove. I wanted to make sure that when bringing up this sensitive subject, I didn't come across too aggressive, in order to limit the amount of backlash. But I think at this point, I've uncovered enough to confidently say that something very criminal is happening with the OpenHand Foundation. We have the Completionist and the Open Hand website lying for years that the Foundation has been supporting organizations when it has never supported a single organization the entire time it's existed. We have more than $650,000 sitting in an account somewhere that still hasn't been donated or accounted for. And we have hundreds of thousands of dollars from the golf tournament that has simply vanished into thin air. And this is why I think the Completionist and the Open Hand Foundation have been completely silent. Anything they say at this point is probably going to be used against them, simply because the truth is looking really, really bad. Almost everyone is screaming at them just to donate the money, which should be pretty easy to do.
It doesn't make sense. Why not just, okay, the jig is up, just donate it. If you supposedly still have the money, just donate it. What's the excuse for not donating it yet?
But they don't want any more attention being drawn to this. They hope people at worst will think that Indieland raised some money and didn't donate it for a few years. They can live with that. What they don't want is people, especially the authorities, looking into the golf tournament and all of that sponsorship money. I've heard many people say this could just be negligence or ignorance or laziness, but I can assure you this is not the case. This fraudulent activity has been going on for at least 10 years, and it's not just Indieland. Both events were lying and saying they were contributing funds when they weren't. The Golf Cup was taking in donations without contributing any of the money it raised long before Indieland even started. And when Indieland came along, it did the exact same thing. This doesn't happen accidentally. This absolutely needs to be investigated by the authorities. And the only way that happens is if the Open Hand Foundation is reported. I'm going to put a link to where you can raise a complaint in the description. And I hope that many of you consider taking a couple of minutes to do so. It's obvious Open Hand isn't in a rush to respond or donate the money, so at this point, all we can do is wait for those with power to step in. Also, once again, use my link in the description to download and play War Thunder. It's free, it's fun, and it's awesome. Plus, using my link will get you a bunch of free bonus goodies, so definitely click the link and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, you legends.
Okay, so let's let's dissect a little bit more, guys. Let's dissect a little bit more. As I'm doing this for this video, whatever. Listen. The information that's brought up by Mr. Jobst, I don't know how to say his name. I'm terribly sorry if I'm messing his name up. Mr. Carl. The information that's brought up in this video that he made, right, is damning. The evidence is there. Like, you can't hide it, at least when it comes to anybody that's just coming across this. Like, that golf money and all of that, like that golf sponsorship money, it's not looking good. Okay? It's not looking really good at all. That money seems to have went missing. There seems to be, maybe they were paying their employees and they didn't state it, but it was supposed to be all the money goes towards it. Cause like some charities have it to where like they have employees that work there and they take some of the money, but I don't think that was the case. Right. And if that was the case, like there's too much missing and they didn't disclose that. So I'll say this, as listen, I don't think I ever supported any one of these events that he's done, just because, I think I've watched maybe one or two of them, but I haven't really watched any of them or anything like that. So it's not like, I did anything, but I think there's been a lot of you guys that maybe have supported, Jirard, or maybe have supported these things. And, I'm not sitting there and saying that, everything that what's going on here is everything and oh my God, he needs to be arrested and all this different type of stuff. Like there's a lot of logistics with this thing and I'm definitely not going to cap for him and sit there and make excuses. But what I'm going to say right now, guys, is that this isn't looking good, big man. Like it's not looking good. There are way too many holes in this story when it comes to this charity stuff. Cause like, listen, we've all done charity before. Even I've done, charity. We've all done charity before. And when you do charity, usually the money goes right away. It's usually like, hey, look, you say you're going to donate this. And it's like, boom, you give the money right away. If it's online, boom, boom, you give the money right away, right? Like you just give it right away. It's off your books. It's off your hands. You've done it, right? If you're donating to charity or something like that, if you're a bigger sponsor, like let's say you're like a Pepsi or you're something like that, and yeah, you write the check, you expect it to go right away or within like the month. You don't expect it to be like, oh, they're just gonna hold on to it or never spend it or whatever. You just expect them to do it because obviously it's a big popular YouTuber and has a million subscribers or something like that, or he has a lot of subscribers, and you know, their charity foundation, like they seem like good people. And I'm not trying to sit there and say that they're not, but there's definitely something a little bit foul that's going on here. I mean, there's something that's not quite right. The numbers aren't matching up, and you know, there might be some trouble for Jirad the Completionist and the Open Hand Foundation, especially if enough people put in complaints and see to them to get like audited or to them to get investigated. So those are my thoughts on this, guys. Definitely not looking good. It seems like somebody in the family or people within the organization have been skimming money off the top. Maybe off the sides and underneath a little bit too. Seems like some money's being skimmed. Yeah. And if I was Jirad, I'd be very nervous at this point. I'd be very, very nervous at this point. But what do you guys think? You guys can let me know in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to hear your thoughts. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out. All right, so the only thing that I don't like about me doing that is that I watched the whole video, so I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna upload that to the channel, I'm gonna have to cut it up a little bit. I just wanted to upload it, I just wanted to record it just in case I wanted to upload it to the channel. But yeah, it's not looking good. I do want to say shout outs to Silver Strike with the $2 donation, and he says, man, the completionist got caught red-handed. Yikes. Yeah, this looks like red, green, blue, the whole rainbow. red, blue, green, purple, orange, black. That's not part of the rainbow, but he got caught every type of color handed. He got caught. Man, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. All the cookies. There were definitely some Pokemon cookies in there. Some expensive cookies in there, bro. Definitely some Pokemon cookies. What do they got in common? They both stealing, lying, cheating. No. Got caught RGB. This man's hand was flashing. You know, got those misclick lights in the back, bro. This man's flashing, bro. RGB. That's wild, bro. It's like, let me see your hands, Jirad. Yellow, blue, green, yellow, pink. Oh my god, bro. Y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. The Oat Milk Man with the subscription. Hey, thank you so much, the Oat Milk Man. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, my boy. You should never run a charity with other people involved, let alone families, the last people you can trust with the money. I mean, listen, it's not even about trusting. It's about, if you simply have a good accountant, this will never happen with somebody that is a good accountant. Even if you have family that's there lying and cheating, and a good accountant that you trust or whatever will be able to catch it. You know, not even like a good accountant. Anybody would be able, I mean, anybody that's in the know would know because the money hasn't been going somewhere. So, I mean, you would have to know that it's not going somewhere, you know? So, man, it's wild. It's either he was in on it, or he knew about it, or he neglected it, or he allowed it. Like, there's no way that all that money from the golf tournament just disappears, bro. Like, This is rough. It's not looking good, big man. Like I said, I don't think we talked about this on the Spawncast a couple weeks ago, John, or at least I'm not sure if I was there. He's luring up, like Carl's video just mentioned. Oh, he's luring. Yeah. Better call Saul on that one. Better get Saul Goodman on that one, bro. You're gonna need Saul Goodman. That's who you're gonna need, bro. You're gonna need one of them. You're gonna need Saul Goodman on that one, brother. Damn. Same guy who bought the whole eShop on the 3DS. He bought the whole Wii U and 3DS eShop. He bought both of them. My wife was making silly faces at me. So, yeah, he's going to need a criminal lawyer, man. He's going to need that criminal lawyer. This is not, like I said, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. OJ, no, hold up. No, if he had the dream team, he'd be out of this already. If he no. If he had, unfortunately, well, sadly, Mr. Kardashian is no longer with us. Johnny Cochran is no longer with us either. I don't think there might be like one guy left from the Dream Team. I think there's like one guy left. I'm not even sure if that guy's left. But if he had the Dream Team, nah, he would have already been out of this. He would have already been like, if the golf tournament don't fit, you must have acquit. Then everybody would have been like, oh, well, he must have acquit. So, yeah, if he had Johnny Cochran could, I mean, you just got to be anything darker than white and he could get you off. He's just got to be. I mean, he'd help anybody that had the money. But especially if you any type of shade, bro, I'm telling you, his powers get stronger the darker you are. So if I ever get in trouble, I'm screwed. I can't hire Johnny Cochran. It'd be tough. But I'd be, I'd probably have to empty out the savings. I'd have to give the Destiny that $100 that Destiny did. That definitely go to the lawyer fees. There's no word from Jirad because anything he says now without lawyers' advice could make things worse. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Arkham Knight kind of turned out how I kind of expected it would. That game was already a resource hog. Originally bought on a decent PC at the time to its knees. Surprised they got it running. Yeah. We'll see how it is once the game releases, if there's like a patch or something like that. Can he afford? No, hell no, he can't afford the Dream Team. I'll tell you guys how much he paid. You know how much OJ Simpson let's go to inflation calculator. Lawyers are so expensive. Let's go to inflation calculator. So OJ Simpson paid $5 million for his legal defense. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he paid $5 million back in, what was that, 95? What was that, 95 or something like that? Let's just say 95 or 94, 95. So in today's day, that would cost you $10 million. That would cost you $10 million in today's day. Roughly $10 million. He does not have the money to pay for that Dream Team, because that's how much it cost back then. So it's doubled. Silver Shark with another $1.99. It says Gerard's mom rolling in her bro. Hold on, I'm gonna unlike that, bro. That's messed up, bruh. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not right. That's not right. I ain't gonna hit low like that on the man's mom. That's messed up. That's messed up. Thank you for the $1.99 donation, but that's messed up. Maybe the money from the golf tournament was used to pay the organization fees. Bro, what organization fees are you talking about, bro? What the cities of gold? Nah. What the hell? Casual noob, the cities of gold? What is this? Are you going? Was that Prince's house that you're going to? Was it Michael Jack? Was it Neverland Ranch? What organization fees? What organization fees are $30,000, $50,000, $60,000? What organization fees are that, bro? That is way too organized. He said organization fees? No, there ain't no $60,000 worth of organization fees, bro. No. I wonder if Sabotage Studios Sea is gonna pack this cameo out of the game now. I don't know. They might just make it a microtransaction. No. I want to shake your hand, sir.
If they need a lawyer, they better call Saul.
Yeah.
Play Shiva theme from
That's what I'm saying. Better call Saul, bro. You better call Saul on that one, brother. Cause there's gonna be a situation. There's gonna be a situation here at hand. There's gonna be a big situation. Here, big man. Shout outs to my man DLJ. Thank you for the $3 52 combo count. We are going to be streaming for a while. So let's see here. What did you do? What did yo do? What does that mean? What up, OJ? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Thank you for the $3. Let's put some SMT5 though. SMT5, and you want...
Hello, you absolute.
What do you want? Hello, you absolute legends. Hello, you absolute legends. I am going to expose Jirad right now and buy War Thunder. Hello, you absolute legends. Where'd all this money go? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Yo, shout outs to Carl. I'm going to start making response videos like this. Maybe you guys will watch me more. Legends. Jirad is hearing that voice. He's sleeping. Legend. Oh, Jirad. Oh, I know. I'm coming for you, Jirad. Oh, no, please don't. Oh, man. So, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. He's coming for you. He's coming for you, man. SMT5. He's hearing that voice. He's hearing that voice in his sleep. Hearing that voice in his sleep, man. Hearing that voice in his sleep. All right, let's see here. Shiva theme. Let's see here. He was the merchant in Hollow Knight who takes all your currency. Do you think Jirad will get the NES in prison? You can start a new series, Completionist in prison. How many games can I complete behind bars? This is the music that's gonna be playing too when he's playing that when he goes into it's hard mode right now, bro. This is not looking good. Oh my god. There's some music playing right now, man. All this dude's gonna see is Carl Legends. You just do it like this. And freaking Mutahar, bro. Freaking Mutahar. I gotta say, if you got somebody named Mutahar talking about you, you in trouble. Let me just say that right now. That already sounds dangerous. Let me just say that right now. If somebody named Mutahar is talking about you, bro, I'd already be scared. Like, I'm already scared. If your name is Mutahar, I don't want you talking about me ever. Ever. Like, you should. Don't mention my name, please. Don't mention my name. Don't mention my name, bro. Just keep me out of this. How do I get out of this list and where I don't gotta worry about somebody named Mutahar and Carl Jobs coming after me? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Carl got folks scared, bro. I'm telling you, man. Oh man. Do get mentioned by we're in CopyZilla. Yeah, you don't get mentioned. Sentaku. Yeah, don't get mentioned. Oh, bro, I'm good. Carl and Muda. Yeah, they looking like D Wade. They looking like D Wade and LeBron James on the Heat right now. They looking like that. Forget Better Call Saul. Jirad better call Casual Noob for his best defense. That's my bro. If he hired you, Casual Noob, you might as well just lock up, throw away the key. Just lock it up, throw away the key right away. If they hired you, that's as good as guilty. He's gonna get 100 years in prison. He'd get charged for stuff that he didn't even do if he hired you. Only completion he's gonna be doing trying to complete that sentence. Oh man, y'all got me dying over here, man. My eyes are all. I'm like crying because y'all out here making me laugh so much. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Welcome to the stream. Oh man, Casual Noob Lawyer. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, it's not good. There's a couple people like Turkey Tom. Don't want him making a video on you. Frederick Nunson. You know, Mutahar, Carl Job. Like these, man, you don't want none of these commentary dudes making nothing on you, bro. That's what you don't want. Glad I've been able to. I haven't been popular enough for me to get to that level, so should be okay. CoffeeZilla will ruin your career. You see a face on CoffeeZilla video, you might as well just move to India. Just get out of Dodge. Let's see. So his lawyer won't be trying to reduce the sentence because he's all about that 100% completion. He ain't trying to get out early. Trying to just got to finish it. Completionist. Got a question. The guy be watching a video. He's talking about. Oh, man, he said you don't know what you're talking about. You know it's okay. Man, Mr. Davis, I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. So I have no idea. I've watched lots of Law and Order and Judge Judy. That's the problem. That's the first. Judge Judy be like breaking the law in her own courtroom. Judge Judy just be making up laws. She be like, "Well, no, get out that courtroom!" Ah! She just like screams and like that's the law. Like Judge Judy be like just like yelling at people. That's the law in her courtroom. She one dude lost the case. He had all the evidence. He lost the case because Judge Judy didn't like him. You can't be listening to court and TV judge. Oh man. How to use your own mother's death in a manner like this? It's really quite disgusting. Yeah, man. It's not good. It's not good. Evolution. It's not good. It's not good. Not good. Not good at all. What's up, Turbo Waffle? Welcome to the stream, man. So, I mean, for those who just joined us, we just got done watching the new Carl Jobs video, you know, talking about this. I think Mudahar has a video, right? Is Mudahar's video up already? Or we can check out Mudahar's video as well. So I don't know, some ordinary gamers. Let's see here. All right, hold on. There's a new Dark Side Detractor Dark Side Phil video up, so you know we gotta. I gotta check that out later. Let's see. I think his. I don't think it's up yet.
Hello, guys and gals.
Yeah, I don't. It's not up yet. Yeah, it's not up yet, but it'll be up. It'll be up probably later. What's it gonna be? That's what. When things go wrong, just listen to the Third Strike. It'll teach you how to live your life. Muda's tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow for Muda. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. Okay. What's up, Yak Diesel? Welcome to the stream. Carl's Australian. He said that Mudahar is uploading tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Hey, that's why Carl's videos be coming into the future, man. He be knowing stuff that we don't know because he's in Australia. You think Dwight Howard and Diddy? Dwight Howard and Diddy. When I watched your video about the completions, I checked over my shoulder for the FBI wiretape. Jirad must be sweating bullets right now. Bro, I'm sweating for Jirad right now. Anybody that has a beard is sweating. Like, they might mistake me for Jirad. Bro, I'm not even in trouble and I'm sweating for him. Bro, everybody with the beard right now is sweating. Like, I'm like, did I steal some money from charity? Did I do any charity? I'm trying to think back. What charity events did I do? Hold up here. Let me make sure I donate to that charity. Hold up here. Thinking for a second that I could have been me. Is that Carla Mudahar behind you? No, I'm good. I can see I'm good. It's Kirby, and Kirby loves me. But anyway, I guess we can get back to whatever we were talking about, guys. Shout out, thank you guys for the donos today. Appreciate that. I've got a brand new video for you guys tomorrow that's going up. 10 Nintendo Switch games to buy now before Super Rare. I'm very, very happy with the video. I think it turned out very well. We go over, I kind of have like a structure for it now. Like we go over 5 new games, or they might be new, they might not be, but games that I forgot, but new games. I'm trying to make it new games that we've never went over. So 5 new games. And then we go over 5 updates on games that we've covered before in the past, like updates like to the price, what's going on with them, You know, so we do that, and then in between that we have like a sale session. So if I see any deals on any games that we've covered before, you know, I give you guys the latest deals on a game. So I think that's kind of like the structure. So new games, deals, like sales or deals, and then updates on games, right? So I think that's a pretty good structure. 20-minute show, about 7 to 8 minutes, or yeah, about 8 minutes or so for the first part, a minute or so for sales, and then about another 8 minutes for the wrap up, right? For the wrap up in the last game. So I think that's a pretty good structure for the Buy Now Before Rare series. So we'll test that out, see how it works, or see how you guys like it tomorrow morning. 7:30 a.m. Eastern time for that one. 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so let's get into some more of these topics. We talked about Batman Arkham for those who just got here. We talked about that before, but apparently there's this video going on online that's just showing that Batman Arkham is running like complete trash, or at least pretty bad. I mean, not complete trash, but definitely not good. Like definitely very laggy and stuff like that. Batman Arkham Knight, not Arkham City, not Arkham Asylum, but Arkham Knight. I think an account called Game Right put it up. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't know if the game was. People are not texting me. People are tagging me. Like I don't care about Batman Arkham Knight. I don't like the game, which I said in my video where I went over my top AAA games and I talked about Batman Arkham City in particular. Like that is the game that I want to play on the Nintendo Switch. Like that is the game that I'm focused on for me personally. But of course, if you're buying a product, you want to make sure that that product is good. So you want to let people know, like if Batman Arkham Knight is not good, people should know that it's not good, or that it needs to be patched, or whatever the case is. But it seems like Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City run well enough, and then Batman Arkham Knight does not run well enough, which, you know, it is what it is there. So your thoughts on that, comment section below. I do like Asylum. I played Asylum on the PS3 when it first came out. I think I bought it on sale though. I didn't get it like right when it first came out, just because money was a little bit of an issue for me. But I bought it, I think, when it was on sale for like $30, like later that year, or like a little bit afterwards. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed Batman Arkham Asylum. But I like Batman Arkham City more. I really like Batman Arkham City a lot more. So I'm looking forward to it. I still will cover the games. So it comes out tomorrow. Apparently Amazon doesn't have any more copies of the game. Somebody tagged me on Twitter about that, saying like Amazon doesn't have any more copies. So, you know, whatever on that, man. Batman Arkham Trilogy. So yeah, there's like they're like out. So people bought them all, or Nintendo, or not Nintendo, but like Warner Bros didn't send out any. But apparently a lot of people, at least enough people, pre-ordered it, or they just didn't get many copies, because I know it was available for people to pre-order. I'll check to see if it's like let me see if it's like at Best Buy. I'll probably just go pick it up, like in-store pickup at Best Buy. Batman Arkham Trilogy. So let's see. Batman Arkham Trilogy. So yeah, it's at Best Buy. So let me see if I can change the pickup, because for some reason Best Buy always defaults to somewhere else. So I can just go pick it up at Best Buy tomorrow. Yeah, I can order it now and then pick it up. I can pick it up there. So I can just do that. I did not get a review code, so I will just pick it up at that location. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll pick it up tomorrow. Gonna pick it up tomorrow at Best Buy. Yeah, Best Buy's better for it anyway right now. And yes, I'm over 17 years old. Weirdos. Let's see. I can't wait. I haven't played Arkham City, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Arkham City apparently is good on there. So apparently it's good. So I think that everything should be okay. It should be okay on there. So we'll see how it all works out. We'll see how it all works out. Oh man, I'm just gonna do some PayPal checkout. Let's see. I can't. Going to pick it up tomorrow at Best Buy. OJ, do you think Dragon Quest game come out tomorrow will be good? There's a demo on the eShop, so you can check out the demo on the eShop HC. And if you checked out my RPG news video, I talked about the first review for the game. It got a 36 out of 40 from Famitsu, so it seems like it's going to be decent. But yeah, I mean, check out the demo, see what you think for yourself. You know. So yeah. Arkham City was decent on the Wii U, so I'm expecting good things for the first 2 games. Yeah, Arkham City wasn't bad on the Wii U. I mean, the frame rate wasn't like incredible, but it wasn't like bad or terrible or anything like that. It was good enough, at least. Which is interesting because somebody said earlier that like they didn't like the look of how it was like on the PS4 and Xbox One version. I never played those versions of the game, so I never played that. Who's this guy? Talk about the videos. ARGT, you know, because making me mad took about Yahoo video. Yeah, Mr. Davis, once again, man, like I'm not sure what you're talking about, dude. You know, like like I don't know what you're talking about. You're not making any sense with what you're saying. So you gotta just like focus and spell the stuff right. So I mean, if you so if you spell this stuff right, then maybe I could maybe I can you know, answer your question correctly. So yeah. All right, so anyway, I got my copy, you know, ready to pick up. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. So yeah, pre-order should be there. I'm gonna say, who is this guy? He betook Dial, but your videos, you know him. Yeah, I still don't know what that means. CMC for MVP? I mean, maybe. I have all the Arkham games on PC. I'll just play them there. There you go. Just play them there. Mr. Davis asked about RGT video about OJ. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see any video that he's talking about. Like, I don't always watch everybody else's videos, so I don't know what video he's talking about, you know? Unfortunately, I don't know what video he's talking about. What's up, Minsa? You joined late. Yeah, we just got done watching the new information on the Completionist, which is pretty damning when it comes to some of the stuff there. You know, not looking good. Not looking good from some of the information, you know, that we've been getting. So yeah. Apparently, like, I think RGT mentioned me, like, or he mentioned something about me, like in his video about RoboCop or something, talking about that. And I had some people come troll me about it, but I mean, outside of that, there wasn't really anything, you know, much that he's mentioned. At least that from what I remember, hearing or anything like that, which is fine. I actually have no problem with any other content creator mentioning me in a good or bad light. You know, RGT usually mentions me in a good light or joking manner. Or if anybody else does, it's usually, like I said, I don't care. People can say something negative about me. That's great. If you want something negative, say it. You know, I'm here for it, man. The thing that people don't realize about me is that I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay being a villain to some people. I'm okay with being, like I said, as long as it's not like, you know, scam stuff. Like, we're talking not that type of villain. But I'm okay with, if somebody doesn't like me for my opinion on a video game, I'm completely fine with that. Like, that's good to me. It's good to have that. To me, it's healthy dislike for someone because it's not that serious, you know. It's just video games. So yeah. Can Muda say something nice about you or too close to comfort? Too close to comfort. No, I don't want him saying anything about me. No, it's too close. I wouldn't be comfortable unless like we were in a podcast together. Then that'd be fine. Like to where I'm like right there. Then that's okay. But not anything like where he makes a video off of like something that I did. Like no, that's not good. Let's see. OJ taking a heel role. I've been a heel. The thing about it is that what are the heels that people like? People hate, but also people like. What are those heels called? Like when you're a heel, but people like you, but you're a heel. I forgot what those are called in wrestling. Jakin says, I don't like you. Thanks, Jakin. Says, sucks because I just became familiar with Jirad this year and now, yeah, it's unfortunate. Anti-hero, kinda. Yeah. Kinda like an anti-hero, but isn't there like a specific name in wrestling? I guess it's just called a heel, right? It's just called a heel. They just call them heels, and you might like a heel. I don't think there's any special name for people that are a heel, but people like them, but they're supposed to be the bad guy. So I think that's kind of like what I like to do. It's like a turn. Okay. Yeah, like, I think I'm a heel for sure, but like I'm not like a bad heel. Like, I'm not like that bad of a heel, you know? Definitely not that bad. But I have no problem with being that if I have to, you know? What happened to the completionist guy? Basically, his foundation seems to be stealing money. We watched the video, so if you just rewind the video, you'll see where I have a different layout. If you rewind this video that you're watching, you can get my reaction, and we watched the whole video from Carl about the whole completionist situation. So if you want to just rewind this video, you'll find it, and then you'll be able to. There's DVR on here, so you can just rewatch, you know, what we did, what we said about it. Yeah, it's a lot to go over. So once again, MJ, I suggest rewinding the stream and catching my reaction to Carl's video. You'll see the different layout. So if you just take your finger or take your mouse, whatever you're using, and like just scroll back a bit, you'll see when I change my layout to where it's like I'm reacting like there's like another YouTube video on screen. Just scroll back to the beginning of that and then watch from there. It takes about maybe 15 minutes, maybe something like that. And just get through that so you can kind of see all the details with it, because me just saying that he's stealing some money or that their organization is stealing money is just like, that's just the half of it. That's just like a part of it. You need to actually hear the evidence and everything. So, should I take my Switch back? Unk got all upset because I got Madden on Switch. If I already had Breath of the Wild and Metroid Dread, now I should take my ish, right? Ungrateful people, man. Yo, you gave him a Switch. It's like, where's Madden at? And he's like, damn it. Yeah. I mean, you might want to just take that back, Anthony Cooper. It's good to see you here, though. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, brother? Welcome. Apparently, his whole family is in on it. Yeah, but the video that we watched, it seems like people knew about this. This is really damning evidence. Like, I don't want to say that I feel bad for Jirard, but I feel just not good. Like, I think overall, I just don't feel good just overall about the whole, you know, about the whole thing. Like, something feels off, something feels not right about the whole situation here. And I don't know, man. It's just, there's just something wrong about it. So it is what it is, you know? No, Madden, it's over for Nintendo. Jose, this is Dylan Brooks arc. The funny thing is, I don't like Dylan Brooks, but then I like Dylan Brooks. Like, I don't like him sometimes with some of the stuff that he does, but then sometimes I'm like, you know what? He's not there to make friends. You know what? He's there to play. And people will call him trash. People will say that he's not the best, but he's doing good enough. There's some similarities. Dylan Brooks is way more successful than I am, obviously. But there's some similarities there. Like, people will talk trash and say whatever to him, and he doesn't care. He'll just keep doing what he does, regardless, you know? So I can respect that. I can respect it. He says Dylan Brooks is not good enough to be so rude, but you gotta respect the fact that he doesn't care. But you've got to respect that, though, right? Like, when he goes out there to play, he leaves it all on the line. Like, yeah, he's not the most talented, but he leaves it all. And the hell, they're paying him $20 million a year, so somebody saw something in him, right? I mean, I've had people tell me I'm, you know, garbage, I'm trash, I'm not good enough to be talking the way that I talk, and I'm like, yeah, maybe so, but I'm still gonna do what I do, right? I'm still here. So I do respect that about him. You know, he didn't quit, or he's not like, oh, we'll skip this, you know, or anything like that, or run off to China or something like that, like to play basketball. So I don't know. I think he probably could have got a lot of money going over there, right? Maybe not $20 million a year, but still. Player, Deca Police is delayed to post 2024. No, just 2024. Do you think that place will launch next year on Switch? Yeah, it will launch next year on Switch. It's 2024. You guys got to watch my RPG news video, right? So we went over all of that in the big RPG news video that I did yesterday. So we went over everything yesterday in terms of like what I think and the whole Deca Police situation and all the different games. So check out the vid. It's on the channel right now. So we went over everything, all the correct information in terms of what level 5 said and everything there. That's all there. There's so much information that it'd be tough for me to go over it again down today, because we already went over it yesterday in a live stream, and we also went over it in a video. So check out that vid when you get the opportunity. But yeah, it's 2024, not 2025. 2024. Let's see here. The last decade, Nintendo consoles and handhelds have been specifically for mine. Okay, I'm about to say, okay, specifically for Monster Hunter. No, not for me, man. I like to play all the Nintendo first party games. Shout outs though, Shane, good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. I thought level side post. No. It was a mistake. It's just 2024. It's just 2024. If it was 2025, they would have just said 2025. Like, who says post 2024? That doesn't even make sense. Just say we'll announce the release date at some other time, or just say 2025. You know. Shane, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, bro. Appreciate it. He's good enough, but he blew a kiss to the King's bench after hitting a 3, so I hate him with passion. Yeah, because that gets underneath people's skin. That gets underneath people's skin, man. You got to do what you got to do, man. He's playing for the Rockets. What would you do if you were playing? Wouldn't you be that annoying if you were him? I think I would be too, because he doesn't have anything else going for him like that, you know? So, I mean, I would. Should we start a charity stream to get the Completionist, the real dream team? Absolutely not. What the hell? I wouldn't tell you guys to give money to his. You can use those Indie Land funds. Use those Indie Land funds are still there, right? Use those Indie Land funds to take care of the defense. Use those Indie Land funds. We don't need anything. Oh man. Casual Noob is just joking around, but I'm just saying, like, still. It might be a strategy or marketing. He's probably a nice guy. What's his strategy or marketing? What do you mean by that, Torian? Says, but he needs our help. Bro, Felipe, bro, you don't even want to do a normal membership. What you mean? You gotta wait for the gifted. You don't even want to do a normal membership on the channel all the time. You be waiting for the gifted. How are you gonna sit there all of a sudden now you want to start helping fund this man's defense? No, I'm just messing around. Felipe's donated before. Felipe's the homie. He comes out to the streams. I'm just messing around, guys. I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. Maybe he meant late 2024 hiccup in translation. No, it's just 2024. It's just they don't have a release date. They're gonna give more information in April. So we're gonna get more information in the next 4 months: December, January, February, March, April. So 4 or 5 months, we're gonna get another stream where they're gonna go over like release dates and more stuff, like with Deca Police. Probably show off more footage and all that. So yeah. So, man, I remember when we talk about Golf Story, it was simply just referencing a cool indie game on the Nintendo Switch. Golf Story? We talked about that game a long time ago. It's been a while since you've been here then, or like at least since that point. So yeah. Think sponsors will distance themselves from Completionists and further scrutinize current and future partners online. These scams and scandals ruin it for everyone. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't sit here and say that it's not, right, MJ? Like, this is not good. You know, it's almost, I wouldn't say it's quite like PewDiePie, you know, ruining things for everybody, but it's not, no, it's not quite like PewDiePie. It's not even anywhere near the PewDiePie situation or like Logan Paul or anything like, no, it's nowhere near that, but it's not good. It's, in some ways, it's actually way worse than those, because you just say one thing, right? You just say, or the Logan, okay, we shouldn't put, okay, hold up. I messed up. We should not put, all of those situations are different, but all have an effect on content creators, right? So the Logan Paul situation is like, what are you putting up on YouTube that can scare away advertisers? They're going to be angry, so that affects it. But obviously what he put up, or the Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whatever, the whole situation in Japan, you guys know what it was. I'm not going to repeat what he did. That was bad. The PewDiePie, you know what word situation, that was really bad. Because PewDiePie is like the top of the top upper echelon in terms of subscribers. He's like the most subscribed YouTube channel, or like at the time was, or whatever. So that's bad when he says something like that, because advertisers did freak out and it caused an adpocalypse. Advertisers pulled out because he's the most popular and he's supposed to set the example for everybody else, right? So that's bad. That's not good. That's not good. But this Jirard situation definitely makes people think twice. It makes advertisers think twice. It makes everybody think twice about who they're supporting, because everybody said that Jirard was the greatest guy in the world and super nice and all this stuff, you know, and I bet that he is. The problem now, though, is that there's some problems. There's some problems. So I think it might ruin it for people, at least in the short term. It might ruin it for people, for other people. So yeah. So it's not good. It's not, and yeah, the fact that it was for charity, like the situation with the other guys that I talked about, they didn't dupe anybody. They just did something really stupid, right? They just did something really, really, really dumb. PewDiePie's was just really dumb. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really hurt anybody. Like, I wasn't like offended or anything like that. Like, I was just angry because I knew what would happen. So I wasn't angry that he said that, that he said, I don't care. I was angry because I knew it would ruin it for me. And yeah, it did. Bro, I'm eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm eating Top Ramen. I'm eating Top Ramen every single day and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because everything's getting demonetized. Everything's getting demonetized. Everything's getting demonetized. Advertisers flipped out. Dude, my RPM or my whatever, bro, for every 1,000 views, I was getting paid like $2 and like a crusty potato chip. For every single 1,000 views I was getting. It was terrible. PewDiePie doesn't care. He's got $1 bazillion in the bank. It was just, all of us got screwed when that happened, you know? So yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. That was a terrible time, man. I could get 10,000 views and make like $8. It was bad. It was bad. Who cares, man? Who cares? PewDiePie, he is what he is. The biggest problem is the money not even being donated. If it was still there, I don't see why the Open Hand Foundation just didn't donate it from the beginning. Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't donate it at this point. At least split it up into multiple. You know, you got $600,000. That's a lot of money, right? So you've got that amount of money. Just split it up, and then just boom, 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 boom. Just send it out. Is the money still there? I mean, I'm guessing, but yeah. You say you had a nice gut? Tell us how you really feel, game fan. No, you said guy, but that was your inner thoughts. That's what you actually meant. You like Jirard's gut. That's messed up. I know that he did something bad, but you don't gotta fat shame him, okay? We still don't know. We don't still know what that money is still there. Yeah, we need to wait and see, I guess. Flipping the switch with the one gifted membership. Thank you so much. Flipping the switch with the gift bomb. Anthony Cooper. Oh, I couldn't have went to a better guy. Anthony Cooper's the homie. Let's go. Flipping this. Oh my God, 2 gifted memberships. Let's go. 2 ninja gift bombs. Guys, we are close. I haven't showed my memberships today. So let me show them. You guys want me to show them in DSP style, or what type of shilling do you guys want me to do for my memberships? Should we do it in DSP style? I think we should do it in DSP style. Shout outs to Nathan and Anthony Cooper. Both got memberships. What up, Dub City? Also might have a civil suit on their hands. Might have to refund those donations, so it might be complicated refund. Bro, that money ain't there. At least that money from the golf tournament ain't there no more. So the Bitcoin address, and I'll send a Satoshi. Oh man, good times, Casual Noob. You were in college? I didn't know you went to college. All right, guys. We do have memberships here. Like, thank you so much. 'Tis the season to be gifting. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for the gifted memberships. I mean, we've been trying to hit our goals right here. We haven't been able to hit our goals right here. If you've noticed right here, we haven't hit our goals right here. So we're trying to hit the goals. So I mean, if you guys could definitely do memberships, 'tis the season to be gifting, and you know it'd be great for a membership. You'll get all sorts of stuff. You know, I might do a bubble blow at some point. I mean, it's just great. So memberships are $1. So if you guys want to support the stream with the $1 membership, that'd be great. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for your support. I do appreciate that. You know, I don't want to be a shill. You know, I am a fan-funded. I'm a fan-funded individual. I'm a fan-funded individual. So if you guys enjoy the content, please support the content. Please support it, because I am a fan-funded individual. I don't want to be shilling out. You know, like I watched other people, and they have sponsorships. Like, how dare them take money from multi-million-dollar corporations? I'd rather take the money from you guys, from you, the fans. Why take money from multi-million-dollar corporations when I can take money from you guys? Right? Like, Shout outs. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donos, guys. Thank you for the support. And I'm just joking around with that. I'm making fun of another content creator that's a moron. Shout outs to Flipping the Switch. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Appreciate that, man. Let's get 2 more on the combo count here. I think we might break a record for the combo count, man. This might be the record. Might be the record. Jirard's defense was apparently that the amount was enough to pay for a doctor's salary instead of making a change for research. Maybe the stupidest thing he said. What? Jirard's defense was apparently that the amount was enough to pay for a doctor's salary instead of making a change for research. Did he actually say that? Help fund WWE wrestling. Oh, you mean champions? What did you miss? Did you see the part that we're talking about Jirad the Completionist? Did you miss? I don't know when you left, Shinru. So yeah. He used to be so jealous of other content creators who do better than him. He really is. Man, man said the donations weren't not enough, but he had to keep the money safe. You saw that? Okay, yeah. Then we've just been going over Q&A. We've just been chilling and talking about Q&A and stuff. We've just been hanging out since then. We have just been hanging out since then. Found out yesterday they made a whole search engine for DSP. Found out they made a whole search engine. DSP gonna call you on Discord. Hey, Flipping the Switch, you better be careful, bro, before I send some more DSP related videos to your Twitter feed, bro. You better be careful, man. Better be careful. Bet made an egg sandwich, egg white sandwich for dinner. Ooh, good stuff. Says, yeah, don't. I feel bad for Jirard's friends. They must feel so betrayed. If I was his friend, I'd feel betrayed too. So there is a popular Kakashi quote that we're gonna go over, and I think that's gonna pretty much, you know, summarize what his friends are thinking. I think I put this on Twitter as well, you know, but I think that this is what his friends are probably thinking. In the ninja world, those who break, hold up, we gotta put some copyright-free Naruto music on real quick. Copyright-free Naruto music. All right, hold up, we gotta put some copyright-free Naruto music here. Hold up. This is all the dubstep one. Yeah, this is good enough. This is good enough. Here we go. This is good. Oh yeah, this is good. Hold up. Oh, this is really good. Hold up. My hair's all messed up, but that's okay. If I was him, I'd be doing this right now. And if I was one of his friends, in the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. That's true. But those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. If I was his friend, that's what I'd be saying right now. So, all of Jirard's friends, they shouldn't abandon him. You know? They shouldn't abandon him. If they're his friends, they won't abandon him. You know? If you're truly his friend, you won't abandon him, but you will make him, force him to sit down with you and tell the truth. And tell the absolute truth on everything. You don't need it to be public. You don't need to make this a public spectacle. But if I was Jirard's friend, I would sit down with him, literally get on a Discord call, or I'd go to his place and I'd sit down with him and I'm gonna ask him Tell me everything. Me and you. No public, no anything. Tell me your side, the truth. That's all I'm going to ask for. That's all I'd ask for. I wouldn't ask for anything else from him, you know? That's all I would ask for. If you guys want to abandon him, that's fine. You're not his friends. And he potentially, probably deceived a lot of us. You know, I never supported it. So, I mean, obviously this makes everyone look bad. So I'm not in support of this type of behavior. And I don't like it. That's why I'm covering it. And I've said my piece. But, you know, I mean, it's rough. It's rough. But if you're his friend, I wouldn't abandon him. You know, I wouldn't. So yeah, I wouldn't abandon him. I would try to see what happened, you know? So you're right, but probably most people would do the opposite. It's sad. I mean, yeah, like, here's the thing. Like, if you're a content creator and, like, you know, you're defending him publicly, that's going to look really bad on you. So you also have to think about your family. You have to think about your career. You have to think about lots of things when it comes down to this, right? Like, it's not just about your friend. But I'll say this, like, when the whole situation was going on with Philip, right? The whole situation that was going on with Philip from IGN. Remember Philip from IGN? And I didn't quite abandon him, you know? I didn't make a video slamming him to hell and back, you know? And I think I even said the same thing. It's like, listen, we were friends, you know? So I'm not going to do that to him. I'm not going to do that to him. I did make live streams talking about it and saying that this is not good. But, like, I didn't make a video saying, like, this is the worst guy ever, that this guy's terrible and I hate him, or I didn't do all that. I just said, hey, man, this is rough, you know? Shout outs to B Martin with the 5 gifted memberships. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much, B Martin, with the 5 gifted memberships. Hey, we out here tonight. B Martin showing some mad love on the stream today. Thank you guys so much for your support. Seriously. You have become the gift bomb ninja with the 5 gifted. Anybody does 5 or more, you can tie up or beat out my man B Martin on the board. So thank you so much. Kool-Aid, Robert E, Angel Page. Hey, Angel Page getting a membership. Let's go. I like that. Trevor Drysdale and Christopher. Christopher also getting a membership. Let's go, guys. Shout outs Robert getting a membership. Let's get it. Oh, the whole plagiarism thing. I remember that. Yeah, the whole plagiarism thing. Hey, what's up, Mellow Wolf? Boomstick Gaming ripoff, dude. Yeah, Boomstick Gaming ripoff, dude. Yeah, like, I didn't abandon him. He was my friend. Like, I just said, hey, guys, like, you know, I said this was wrong, and I didn't defend it, but I just said, hey, man, like, I'm not going to abandon him. Like, he's still a friend of mine. Like, you know, if he needs any support or, you know, like, anything. Like, I still watch some of his videos. I can still watch some of his videos when he did videos, but he's not doing videos anymore. He's completely out of the, like, you know, gaming industry, which is sad because he could have been such a great asset to, like, imagine, like, he could have been such a good asset to, like, Nintendo community. Like, it would have been so lit to have Philip still here. Imagine how big his channel would be. He got so many new subscribers with this great editing and with everything like that. Like, I really wish that he didn't take that job with IGN. I really wish that he never did. He was never a match for that job. I don't know why he gave up his YouTube channel to take that job with IGN. I don't know why he did. I think, I mean, if he would have just, obviously he did do some plagiarism stuff, like even with his YouTube channel, but if he would have just kept with that, he would have never got caught for the plagiarism. You know, and his YouTube channel was popping. He was making money. His YouTube channel was good. He was getting views. I don't understand the need to give up YouTube channel to work for IGN. Like, I get it. I understand it. But, like, IGN's it's too difficult of a place to work. Like, for those who don't know, like, first of all, I love IGN. Those guys are amazing. Those guys are awesome. Those guys are super cool. But that job, I could have got that job. Like, I think Paris Snyder and those guys wanted me to be in that job because they reached out to me multiple times. But I just wasn't feeling like moving to San Francisco. Like, I didn't feel like moving all the way. It's too expensive. Even back in 2018, it was too expensive, you know? So I didn't feel like moving because I already had a house here and everything. So I didn't feel like doing that. If it was like where I could, like, you know, do it remote, I might have thought about it. If they let me keep my YouTube channel and still upload to my YouTube channel and let me do remote, I would have done that, which I don't know. I didn't reach out to them with that. Maybe I should have given them those those things. And like, maybe I go into the office like, you know, once a week. I can drive to San Francisco once a week. I'll just buy a Prius or buy an electric car and just drive to San Francisco once a week. Maybe, you know, get a hotel, stay there a couple days, then come back. Okay, no problem. I would have done that. And let me keep my YouTube channel, you know, and let me keep making content on there so I can supplement my income to pay for all the expenses of me, you know, having to travel to San Francisco every single week or 2 weeks or something. If they would have done that, I probably would have taken the job. But I don't think you needed to be on site. You needed to be there. But anyway, the whole point is that I don't think he should have left his YouTube channel, you know, because his YouTube channel was popping. He got like 50K subs in like a year, not even a year, like less than a year. Like his channel was new, you know, so I don't understand why he gave up his channel to do IGN, you know, to do that. So. True, it's not like you defending him. But Philip returns to making YouTube. You aren't like the YouTubers say he shouldn't be back. Philip had the right to return to YouTube regardless. Yeah, exactly. Philip has the right. He has the right to return to YouTube. Some people are saying that he's not allowed. He shouldn't be allowed to return to YouTube, and I disagree. I disagree with that because he lost his job. Obviously, he lost his job. He lost a lot of income. He got a place in San Francisco. He moved his family. He has a child. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he moved his family. Like, that's devastating. That right there is already a devastating blow. I know what it's like to be fired. I know what it's like to lose your job and to have bills and a family. And it's devastating. And to him, it's even more devastating because he moved to San Francisco. So it even makes it even more devastating. Whereas me, every time that I lost my job, I was here. I already had a house. You know, like every time that I quit, my last two, you know, jobs that I had before I decided to go full time on YouTube and like my own business, I already had a house, you know? So yeah, I was worried like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay mortgage? But, you know, I was like, okay, you know, I always saved for a rainy day. So I always saved for a rainy day because I already knew that I could be fired at any moment. You know, I always had that attitude like, I could be fired like any minute now. I could be fired. You know, like I always had that attitude, like I could be fired. Just like I have the same attitude, like I can lose my whole YouTube any minute now, any day now. So I always have that attitude that you can just lose everything instantly, you know? So I was able to get through, you know, in between jobs and stuff like that. But that's scary, man. It's super, super, super scary. Zero reason why I forget online video game publication has to be in the office in San Francisco, one of the most expensive cities in the country. This reeks of wanting lifestyle over good business. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I wasn't about to move there. It's a shame because he never needed to do it. He could have stepped back and went honest and still make a good career out of it. Yeah. Yeah, like I saw Review Tech and maybe Young Ye made videos on his return before. They say he shouldn't be back to YouTube, which I heavily disagree. Yeah, I think that he should be allowed. Listen, he should be allowed to do his own YouTube channel. And now, if you think nobody should support him, then that's fine. That's completely fine. But he shouldn't be banned from YouTube, like completely, like never. I mean, there's people that are way worse. You know, like he didn't break any TOS. Like he didn't break YouTube TOS. You know, he was working for IGN. And he plagiarized, I guess, some other like Nintendo Life's FIFA review or something like that. I don't think that's even breaking YouTube TOS. Like lifting segments or structure from somebody else's video to do in your own video is not against YouTube TOS. I don't think it is. I just gotta double check. But I don't think it is. Like people can lift your structure or what you say almost verbatim and put it in their own video, and I don't think that's against YouTube TOS. Now, it's highly unethical, and you obviously shouldn't do that. And obviously, I'm not gonna do that, but your channel isn't gonna be shut down for that, you know? So, but it's not fair use. Well, the editing wasn't the same. It was the sentence structure. I think it was like what was said that was the same. So it has nothing really to do with fair use, Felipe. You know, because YouTube isn't a journalistic site. It's not. What Philip did was unethical. It was unethical. Had nothing to do with fair use because he did his own. He didn't lift their actual footage. He used his own, or he used his own captured gameplay. He had his own editing and all that. It was the sentence structure that he lifted, the writing that he lifted, not the editing, the writing. So yeah, if you lift the writing and the also video itself, then yeah, I mean that's definitely not fair use, right? But it was the writing. And that's not against YouTube TOS to copy somebody's writing and then to edit your own video. I don't think that is. Like, I don't think it is. It's just unethical, you know? So that's the reason why I say I don't think it's against YouTube TOS, and that's the reason why he wasn't. I don't think he received a ban or anything like that. I don't think he did. I don't think he received like a strike or anything, you know, on his channel. So yeah, it's unethical. It's unethical. Yeah, it's not like Sniper Wolf lazily wrecked and steal videos, not defending Philip, but at least he did some his own work. Yeah, his editing was on point. There was definitely lots of work put into his editing. You guys give some extra love to B Martin too with the 5 gifted memberships, man. Give some love. Flipping this was just like they must like to smell their own farts. What's up, Danny Owen? Shout outs, man. Plan B. My Philip asked for credit for Boomstick. Like if Philip asks, or at least credit Boomstick. You can't. No. You can't ask for credit because there was too much taken. You can't do that because IGN's reviews are. You're not supposed to credit somebody else when you work at IGN. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the point of you working at IGN, you getting the game early, you getting all the footage, you having a writer, you having all these different things that IGN provides you to do, and then like you say, hey, can I borrow your homework? You know, no, they're not. IGN's not going to do that. They want their reviews to be that. Why are they paying you if you're just looking at somebody else's work? You know, that doesn't make any sense. So he basically copied what was said, but changed a few words around. Exactly. It's not something YouTube would stop. It's very high journalism offense. It's why schools and colleges are adamant. Yeah, exactly. But YouTube isn't a school or college. You see what I'm saying? So I know you realize that, Akai. You realize that. But it's not a school or college. So he's not going to get banned for that. That's not against YouTube. YouTube offense. Is Amir, does Jirad look like Richard Karn from Home Improvement? Game fan, he does kind of look like the Home Improvement guy a little bit. I think they just both have a beard. They just both have a big beard. But Jirard has one of the most gnarliest beards that I've ever seen, man. That beard it makes my beard look like a pup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I had a really good beard, which I do, but that guy's beard, woo. That guy's beard had its own brain, man. Oh no, maybe that's where he's hiding the money. Okay, last one. That wasn't that funny. I'm sorry. That wasn't that funny. It was okay. I give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Cool to see Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy get physical on the Switch. Might be considered for buy now before rare series. Yes, I did see that. J2 Blue, thank you for bringing that back up. Probably next week, because I guess the Switch version is the only physical version that will, it's the only game that's coming physical will be the Switch version, because people know, we got to keep that alive. See, like, look, these developers are taking notice. So when Microsoft and Sony go complete digital only, Nintendo will still have physical, right? Because these developers notice that guys are still buying it. That's why I do the buy now before rare. That's why I tell people to think about it. If everybody just submitted and said, oh, digital future only, and never went out and bought physical on the Switch, Capcom would have just said, you know what, digital for everyone. But they know that Switch owners still buy games physical. So don't give up just because weirdos like Spawnwave and everyone else is telling you, and RGT are telling you emulate and are telling you it's digital future. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, guys, because yes, we can make a difference. Ace Attorney being physical only on the Nintendo Switch is proof that we have made a difference. Think about it. It's on all these platforms, right? And they could have went with the physical option on all these. Capcom's not broke. They've got plenty of money. And the Ace Attorney series makes plenty of money. They make money off. People think Ace Attorney's broke. It's like, oh, no, it sells great. The numbers were leaked. Ace Attorney sells incredibly well. It doesn't cost a lot to make those games, and they sell really well. They sell well enough for what the game development budget is. So they've got plenty of money. Capcom has money. Ace Attorney franchise itself generates revenue between merch sales, t-shirts. They sell all that stuff. Ace Attorney's good. People like Ace Attorney, okay? And it sells. The games do sell. So it's not like these guys are broke and they're indie or something and they don't have any money for a physical release on Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah, they do. They got plenty of money for a physical release on Xbox and PlayStation. It's just that nobody cares to buy Ace Attorney on Xbox or PlayStation physical. They don't care. They've already given up. There's digital only systems and all that nonsense. But on Switch, you've got guys like myself. You've got guys like me. You got guys like Stealth. You've got guys that are out there pounding the table. Even John. John pounds the table sometimes for physical games. So keep on supporting physical when you can. And we can get sometimes when developers go all digital, they might go physical on Switch or Switch 2. Let's go. Let's go. Like PlayerEssence said, IGN is not a place to credit other reviewers. It's a place where you work better to be original. It's like writing an editorial for newspaper to be your own work. Exactly. Anything I get is physical. There you go. Nah, it's not over, baby. Way late to the party. I'll go back and listen later. It's all good. Be Auction Rider, welcome. Well, not only does Ace Attorney make good money, even channels like Real Lawyers play Ace Attorney and the ads input situations popular and make money. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously people make money off the franchise, but yeah, Ace Attorney is a franchise that's like I said, it's not like, obviously it's not Capcom's biggest franchise, but it's not like they abandoned it. They make Ace Attorney games. It's not like the franchises, like Capcom made a really hard line a few years ago. Capcom was like, we're done with just pandering to all these small little games. We're going to go with what makes us money. Now, every now and then we might pop up with the Mega Man or something like that, but really the games that make money will be made. So Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter, but really Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Street Fighter. The ones that make money will be made. The ones in particular, like Monster Hunter, will be made even more frequent, and Resident Evil, those two will be made a lot, like DLCs and other things, because those make a lot of money. And then we'll supplement it with other games like Dragon's Dogma, Street Fighter, games like that, right? Devil May Cry. We'll add in some of those other things. And of course, Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is included in that. But like stuff like Ghost Trick, they're not going to be making a bunch of Ghost Trick games, right? They made a remaster. That's it. They're not going to keep on making that. Rival Schools, all this other stuff that they've done before. They're not going to be wasting their time with all that. Now, they might bring it back out of nowhere sometimes, like for like a smaller release. Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and whatever that game was. That came out a couple years ago or whatever, right? Like they'll do stuff like that. But Capcom's focused on the big stuff and then what makes them money. So they wouldn't be doing all this Ace Attorney stuff if it didn't make them money. They just drop it. Like they drop lots of other stuff, New Breath of Fire. Yeah, they dropped Breath of Fire. That don't make them any money. They dropped that. I thought Switch 2 was going to have a digital only option. No. Well, it might, but there's going to be a physical option. But I hope that there isn't a digital only option, because then that really cuts the market, because then you're going to have a bunch of people that don't, that aren't going to have access to that, and it's going to tell developers, hey, you know what, who cares about physical? So I hope that Nintendo does not do a digital only option. I really hope that they don't, because it has more of an effect than people think, So it has way more of an effect than people think. So yeah, at least that's my opinion. Capcom also has new IPs like Exoprimal, Pragmata, and Path of the Goddess. That's true, they do. They do have a number of new IPs that they've been doing as well that are doing pretty good. They're doing good for them, Well, I don't know about Exoprimal. Pragmata, we'll see. Path of the Goddess, that looks kind of cool. Maybe one of these days Okami will get something. They've just been re-releasing Okami HD over and 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 over. So yeah. So I like Nintendo, they are not afraid to do smaller projects, give systems soul. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess we can go over the sales numbers. The Japanese sales, nobody wants to talk about them this week. My friend Mr. Pio. Nobody wants to talk about them this week. So we can discuss those. Let's go over it. I did see that, but it's irrelevant, Cammy. In terms of what Hideki Kamiya had to say, it's irrelevant. They haven't. I mean, Capcom hasn't even remastered Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. So what are they worried about Beautiful Joe 3 for? So they haven't even remastered those games, so it doesn't matter what he says. I mean, Kamiya is a free agent, so Okami 2 could be a thing. I mean, no. If they wanted to make Okami 2, they would have already made it. They could have got Platinum Games to make Okami 2. Like, Platinum Games would have taken Okami 2. If they wanted to do Okami 2, they could have taken Okami 2. Like, they didn't have to wait till Hideki Kamiya is by himself to do it. Platinum Games is a indie developer. They make AAA games and IPs for AAA developers. So, you know, they don't own anything, right? But they are independent and they could make Okami 2. So if they wanted to make Okami 2, Capcom could have easily hired them over the course of however many years that Okami's been out. They could have already hired them. And people talk about, oh, Beautiful Joe. Did you hear about Beautiful Joe? He wants to work on the... Dude, where's Beautiful Joe 102 Remastered? Let's not even talk about Beautiful Joe 3. Beautiful Joe is a GameCube game. It is a PS2 Xbox GameCube. It came out 20 years ago. If you really wanted to do anything with Beautiful Joe, you would have already had a Beautiful Joe remaster. There are no ways to play Beautiful Joe on modern systems. Did you guys know that? Like, you can't play Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. Not even like an HD version like on modern systems. What are we talking about? What are we talking about Beautiful Joe 3 here for? Like, can we get Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 remastered first and foremost? We need that before we start talking about anything with Beautiful Joe 3 or with Okami or anything. Like, where's Okami then? Did they port Okami then to newer systems? Of course not. So they're not gonna budget out Okami 2 or Okami 3 or whatever you want to call it and Beautiful Joe 3 when they don't even want to remaster the games to play on newer systems. Like all the games. You know, shout out to Flipping the Switch with the $5, and he says Sony PlayStation 5 years, 3 years, 3 games. Can you believe all the 3 exclusives were on sale Black Friday? Don't they have more than 3 exclusives? I think they do. Or do you mean like PS5 only games that are not on PC as well? Is that what you're trying to talk about? Or like not on PS4? But yeah, I'm not surprised. Like PlayStation games always go on sale. Only PS5 only 3. Okay, so PS5 only. So that'd be like what? Forspoken. Are we counting like Square Enix's games that they did for them? Like what are we counting Sony? Okay, Sony's first party. Let me try to get these. Let me see. Demon Souls, right? Would Demon Souls count? That'd be Demon Souls. Demon Souls. Ratchet and Clank's on PC. Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man? Was that on sale? I don't think that was on sale. Demon Souls, Spider-Man, and what's the other one? Okay, Destruction All-Stars, Spider-Man 2, and Final Fantasy 16. I didn't see Spider-Man 2 on sale. I didn't see that one on sale. Was it on sale? I didn't see it on sale. I would have bought it. Demon Souls on PS3 doesn't count. Yeah, but it's a pretty in-depth remake, though. Like, there's like a lot of extra stuff, right? Like with the Demon Souls remake. It's not the same game. It is the same game, but it's like not the same game, right? Or no? You're not counting that? PlayStation fans have been silent for weeks since the Switch has been back on top. Now they do the same song and dance if PS5 manages to pass it for 1 week. Yeah, Mr. P.O.'s just messing around with me, but I mean, the problem is that whenever he messes around with me on like Genki's stupid posts, like all of like P.O.'s brain dead Sony fans like start dogpiling on me. That's the only thing that I don't like. Mr. P.O., he's the homie. He's cool. He always like me and him are cool. I have no problem with him. But his fans are complete morons. They're like dodo brain Sony fans. So it's like, that's the only thing that I don't like. They start making fun of my appearance. They start, which is weird because I look 10 times better than any of those freaking nerds. So it's just weird, right? They start making up stuff, start calling me names and all this different type of stuff. So that's the only thing that I don't like. I have no problem with friends saying, hey, OJ, I have no problem with that. That's not a problem. The only problem that I have is when moron, brain dead, you know what I'm saying? Like absolute dodo brain, like complete dodo brain Sony fans that follow Mr. P.O. because he has a big audience start talking to me. That's the only thing I don't like. But I usually just end up muting the post whenever he does that, just because I'm not trying to deal with those morons. Listen, Sony fans on Twitter quite possibly might be some of the dumbest people that I've ever seen in my life, like that I've ever talked to in my life. Some of these people are complete morons. So like, I don't want to have to spend my time dealing with these idiots. because they're not smart enough. They're just not. They're just legitimately they might run into the street and get hit by a car if they're not careful, if somebody doesn't guide them correctly, you know. So they're really stupid and they're really dumb, and they attack people all day and they call people names all day. So I ain't trying to deal with all these weirdos on Twitter, you know. So anyway, that's the only thing that I don't like. Man, OJ, I would love to play Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. I remember playing the my older brother's copy on the PS2. Yeah, it's really good. That's Dante in that one. That's Dante in that one. Casual Noob with the dollar donation says, a video game storage shelf gets new people hype and into video games more than a system that you need to access digital store. I mean, I think it depends. Like, I guess the older you are, some kids don't even know about video games in stores. You know, they only know about digital. That gets them hyped when they see it for free on the App Store, you know? So there's that, but I mean, it all depends, you know. I think it all depends on a variety of factors in terms of how you consume games and what people think. But I think that it's definitely different for different, you know, different people, different generations for sure. Some people have went all digital though. Some people have just went all, even people that are older have went all digital. So there's even that. So it was weird. Well, let's just listen to some Makoto. Let's listen to some Xeno 3. So yeah, thank you Casual Noob for the dollar donation. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, 55 times just got the plane to Mayhem. Yeah, we got 56 times combos, man. Sony's next game, Wolverine. Sony's next game is The Last of Us, unless you mean like new game. Cannot find any Sony Twitter fanboys come and have a discussion either. Cowards. Yeah, right. Yeah. Not that remake, straight dookie, terrible music, completely wrecks the atmosphere. I don't even remember the music from The Last of Us Part 2. Let's listen to some music from The Last of Us Part 2. I don't remember it. It's not as swaggy as this though, I can tell you that. It ain't no Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Alright, let's see here. The Last of Us Part 2 music. Alright, let's listen. What's the tracks in this? I don't remember a single thing. Just all ambient music. It's all like guitar. It's all like sad guitar music. The Game Awards people love this music. They're like, oh yeah. Oh, you used to see like Greg Miller and those guys going like they in their office dancing like this. Oh yeah. They out there doing like, they be like dancing to this music, bro. They be loving this music. Like those white guys that are working for those sites, they love this music. It's like their favorite track. What is this? This sounds like a bunch of murmuring in the background. Ten tracks. It's got more than 10. Okay. Like, frick yeah, man. Yeah. This one's not bad. It fits the atmosphere. Like, one thing with music is that you gotta fit the atmosphere of the game, you know? Listen to some more guitar stuff. Oh yeah, they love Red Dead music. They love Red Dead music. It's like they be loving that. This is Cycle of Violence. King Cagney with the $5 says, let me add to the love. Thank you guys so much. We might hit the record, the actual countable record item. One time I put max 57 on the combo count today, guys. Goodness gracious, we are out here. We out here running. Orgasm to the music. Yeah, to each their own. Like, half the music, you don't even know what the music is because there's no freaking music at the beginning. And it's just like ambient sounds. You're like rubbing together tin cans and stuff. Like what are they like rubbing together tin cans and like what is this? I don't remember any of the music. I remember playing the game and like, but I don't remember the music. There's some. Okay, I think this track I remember. Thank you for the $5, King Cagney. Shout out to Casual Noob with the $1 and says Nintendo should put all their music on the NSO app as a perk for NSO. They're not going to do that. They can remove songs and lose the license. They want the music to stream. Yeah, they're not going to do that. That's going to add a crap ton to the server load. They are not going to do that. They're definitely not going to do that. That'd be a lot of back end stuff that'd be annoying to deal with as like a music service, right? So yeah, they're not going to do that. Thank you for the $1 donation, though. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the $1 support. Appreciate that. That would cause, oof, I can just imagine the delays and the crashing right now. Got a whole music all the music service on there with all their tracks. That ain't happening. All right. Yeah, all this music sounds the same. Yeah, this music sucks. I'll be honest. It's not very good. But I didn't even notice it because I was so engrossed in playing the game. So I didn't notice that the music was trash. Like, now that you brought it up in the Switch, like, I think that people might think that it's good, you know? Like, I can see how there's definitely people that think that that music is good, but not me. I wouldn't think that that music is good because I don't think that music is good. So, thoughts on Mario RPG, best RPG of the year? What's up, Josie? Thoughts on Mario RPG, best RPG of the year. I don't know if it's the best RPG of the year. I don't think so. Just because Baldur's Gate 3 obviously came out. I think that RPG is definitely, for most people, better. For me, I like Fire Emblem a bit more, than Super Mario RPG. But and there's definitely some other games as well. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Future Redeemed, you know. Sea of Stars is interesting because I'm not sure if I like Sea of Stars more than I think I like Super Mario RPG more than Sea of Stars. I think Sea of Stars borrows a lot of its combat, like some elements from Super Mario RPG, but Super Mario RPG feels better to execute the commands. Like doing action commands in Mario RPG feel way better. Sea of Stars has more content in terms of like replay value, more substance and depth, but Super Mario RPG just feels more fun to play at times. Like with the characters and like the plot point and certain things like that. It flows a bit better. The structure's a little bit better. Sea of Stars just has a little bit more in terms of like meat and potatoes, like with the substance, with the plot and with the endings. Like there's like better replay value than in Super Mario RPG. But I kind of had more fun playing Super Mario RPG than I did Sea of Stars. So yeah. Yeah, my weird RPGs. This is not, you can't say that word. Jirad Completionist is a Mario RPG. They have who? Fair and hi, everyone. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I can see for some people, especially if you're not big into like, you know, flipping the switch, he loves in-depth dungeon, you know, crawling, that type of like, you know, RPG like Baldur's Gate. Like I've tried, not Baldur's Gate, but I've tried like their type, Larian's type of RPG, and it's just not necessarily my thing. You know, like Ultima, yeah, like Ultima and like stuff like that's just not my thing, right? So if you're really into that, then Baldur's Gate 3 is probably the ultimate RPG. Now, more of my style is more like me. Like if in an in-depth RPG, I'll take like a Fire Emblem. To me, that's like my favorite. So my favorite RPG this year was probably Fire Emblem Engage, just because that's just the type of style that I like the most. But I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I already know that I'm not going to like Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay. Like, I already know that I'm not going to like it. So, just based off of just the game itself, I already know that I'm not going to like it. So, I still got to give it a try. I got to give it an honest shot. You know, I still got to give it an honest shot, but I already know that I'm not going to like it. But it's really good, though. Like, I can't sit here and deny that it. Like, I've watched people play it. I've watched Flipping the Switch play it. Like, it's great. Like, it's really, really good. It's just not my style. That's all. You know? Are you going to like, you are going to like Baldur's Gate 3 Combat OG? I don't think so. No. I've been playing RPGs for a very, very long time. You know, and I know at this point in my life, I know what I like and I know what I don't like. Like, that's why I can instantly tell you guys whether, like, if it's a Japanese RPG, I can instantly tell you guys if it's going to be, like, lit or not. Baldur's Gate 3, like I said, I watched a lot of gameplay. Trust me, I've done a lot of research on it, and I mean, I'm going to play it at some point, but I already know that I'm not going to like the combat as much because I don't like the stuff to do the combat in the game. Like, I'm not a fan of the commands that you do to activate and, like, to do certain things. Like, I'm just not a fan of that style. You know, I'm more of a straight up RPG guy. When it comes to, like, turn-based combat, I'm more of, like, you know, simplistic with depth. I'm more of like an Octopath, you know, or a Fire Emblem or a triangle strategy, games like that. Baldur's Gate 3, they don't play nothing like those games. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm not as much into like the PC RPG, right? The turn-based PC RPG. I've never really been into that. That's never been my thing, you know? I'm more into like the Japanese strategy RPG, the Japanese turn-based RPG, the Japanese action RPG. You know, I used to be into Western RPGs a bit more. You know, stuff like Mass Effect, but Mass Effect's been MIA, waiting for that. That's my favorite. You know, I used to be into Fallout, but I'm done with Fallout. I used to be into those games a bit more. And I have played Baldur's Gate. I've played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I've played those before. But they're just, I didn't like those games either. So, but they're not bad. Like, just, you know, they're not bad. They're just not for me. Specific. Just not for me, you know. So. Let's see, OJ, if game of the year, probably best RPG, FF Rebirth. Well, we have to wait till next year. There's going to be a lot of big RPGs coming out next year that even some that you guys don't know about. So once we get more information on like all the RPGs coming out, but yeah, Rebirth definitely is at the top of the list. But you know, Reload looks good. Grand Blue Fantasy, Relink looks good. There's going to be a lot of good games. I mean, Thousand Year Door, obviously it's like a remake or it's like a remaster or whatever, but that's going to be really good. There's going to be a lot of new players for that game, so it's going to be fun. What's another good RPG that's going under the radar? Twin Blades, Three Kingdoms, similar to Destiny of Emperor on the NES. I haven't really been checking out. I don't know about any RPGs going underneath the radar right now. So... Yeah, you know, I was not a huge fan of Divinity Original Sin 2. I bought the game, and I played it, and I'm just like, I don't like it. You know, I know it's a good game, though. Like, I can see. Have you guys ever been able to see that something's good, it's just not for you? And that's really just what it comes down to, you know, when it's this type of stuff, you know? Like, it's not like it's bad or anything, you know? It's just not necessarily for me. It's not my style. But it's still good. Like, it can still win awards over games that you like. Like, I have no problem with Baldur's Gate winning over like a Tears of the Kingdom. I like Tears of the Kingdom, you know? I have no problem with that. It's a really good game, you know? It's fine. So yeah. So yeah. There's a few RPGs going underneath the radar, but because the RPGs are eating good right now and there's just so many, yeah. I could never get into Divinity. Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's actually it's one of the best games. I put it in my top RPG list. What's up, the Gaming Trogue? I put it in my top RPG list because the little time that I did play it, the 6-7 hours that I put into the game, like I was like, dude, this is incredible. There's a lot of stuff here. It's still one of the best AAA games on the Switch. So AAA Western games, you know. So yeah. Thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 4? There is no news and info on Kingdom Hearts 4. So what is the news and info on Kingdom Hearts 4? They announced the game way too early, then we get radio silence. So once we actually get new information on Kingdom Hearts, then I'll be down for it. You know, so yeah. So meant to put 2024 might be 2024. What are you talking about? Oh, for 2024. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully there's some new information, but I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts guy because the story's too confusing. It's too stupid. I'm not a huge fan of the story in Kingdom Hearts. You know? Kingdom Hearts 3 took like 15 years to come out. Between like Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Took forever. They took way too long to come out. Dun, 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 dun. And now like the biggest things that I see people on Twitter, because let's talk about this Switch 2 stuff that people are going off about. So apparently everyone, you know, I saw a video from Spawn Wave, or at least the title, Nintendo Prime. People are saying, oh, now that Fantasy Life has been delayed to summer, despite that game was supposed to come out sooner, they've delayed it to around summer. They should have a release date for the game. That's giving, you know, that's around the time that the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out because of what they said. Some of like the quality stuff that they're going to be adding or wanted to add to the game. And I mean, yeah, maybe, you know, like I said, I didn't really cover it too much in my video. Like, yeah, yes. Listen, guys, listen. Level 5 will be putting Switch. Level 5 has Switch 2 games. Level 5 has Switch 2 games. Like, I'm not going to say any more. I'm not going to say any more. Level 5 has Switch 2 games. Now, what games are Switch 2 games and what games are regular games and what they're going to be doing in their plans, we're just going to have to wait and see. Does Level 5 have Switch 2 games? Yes. Is Level 5 very enthusiastic about Switch 2 and Switch? And Switch? Yes. Yes, they are. But like I said, I won't say anymore. We'll wait till 2024. Well, Level 5 is like, Nintendo, you're killing us. Please help us. Why would you announce another? They announced one for April. And they're hoping and they're praying to God that Nintendo announces the Switch 2 before April. Because they know they want it. Level 5 wants to. There's a reason why there's been delays, guys. There's a reason why there's delays. There's a reason why they want to make things better. There's a reason why everything got delayed. It wasn't. It's not because everything wasn't ready. I can tell you that right now. It's not because everything wasn't ready. Level 5's trying to make some money, bro. Level 5 is trying to make some money, and they know good and well. They saw what happened. They know good and well if you're up in front, you can pander to Nintendo fans with their type of games. They make very Nintendo-like type of games, right? Like they make very Nintendo-ish or games that you would associate maybe even with Nintendo if you didn't know any better, right? Level 5 is a company that would fit right in with Nintendo. If Level 5 was part of Nintendo, like Xenoblade, like Monolith Soft, you'd be like, oh yeah, no problem, right? They would fit right in. Level 5 is not dumb. They know good and well that the Switch 2 will make them way more money if they just wait. If they just wait, and if they have their games on Switch 2 and Switch, not only can they get new game hype with Switch 2, they can still get Switch sales as well. They can get both. It's just, it's a fact. It's just something that we've known for a while. When you launch with the system with established franchises, those games do really well. With a popular system, with the system that's popular, right? Like a system that people want. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, that's why the third parties are always there ready to go for Microsoft and Sony. Right there at launch, they got their ports ready. They're ready. They want to go because they know people will buy it, even if it's bad. People will buy it. They'll put out some half bleeped version of Madden or something. They'll put out something because they know those people, those first adopters, that million plus, 2 million plus that go out there and rush out and buy that system in that first month. They're the craziest people. They're the ones that are buying everything. Like, if you look at the launch, look at the launch lineup for the Switch, right? How many content creators and how many people did you see just bought everything? They bought 1-2 Switch, they bought Bomberman, they bought Legend of Zelda, they bought everything that looked even remotely interesting. It pushed 1-2 Switch to sell 3 million copies, mainly because it was a launch game and there wasn't much else, and people were just curious about the game. Bomberman R sold 1 million copies plus on the Switch fairly quickly because people just wanted something else to play. You look at all the games that came out early, Disgaea, whatever the case is, Minecraft, all these games that came out early were just crazy for Switch sales because people are just looking for stuff to play. Level 5 knows this and they want to have games available. So it was in my opinion, and like I said, I won't say much more, but Level 5 has Switch 2 games. We're just going to have to wait and see for 2024, right? So, so that's just kind of like what's going on there. But Level 5, they'd be stupid to not have Switch 2 stuff ready. Like, don't get caught with your pants down, because that's what happened. You know, Japanese companies, they make mistakes, but they often don't make the same mistake like twice in a row. Like Japanese third parties, like they'll make big mistakes and it might be staggered. But if something happened that was seismic or very important in the Japanese game industry, and that is shown to be a stabilizing factor throughout, Japanese developers usually won't make the same mistake. Now, there's the Atlas every now and then, or the Persona, whatever, every now and then. But for the most part, they will stick to something. They were not there at the launch of the Switch. They were not there. A lot of Japanese companies were not there. So developers like Koei Tecmo, Knights of Azure, you know, Bomberman, these games that came out early got a lot of good sales. Disgaea sold predominantly for the first time ever. Disgaea sold better on Nintendo than PlayStation for the first time ever. Disgaea hasn't been on Nintendo much, but for the ones that they have had, it did better. It did predominantly better on Nintendo. So these companies know that they're not going to make that same mistake. And I know for a fact, I got some more information for you guys. Bandai Namco will be there. Like, Bandai Namco will be there. They are not taking any chances. What I know is Bandai Namco for sure, 100% Bandai Namco. Sega will be there as well. Koei Tecmo will be there. Koei Tecmo will be there. And there will be some potential stuff from other companies as well. But those big third-party companies, and Level 5 obviously will be there. Level 5 will be there. So it will not be like the launch of the Switch. It will not be like that. So yeah. Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challenges sold very well too. Yeah, that sold well. There was nothing else to play. Fighting games, nothing else. That sold well. All of Capcom stuff sold well. They sold 500,000 copies plus of like every single port that they released on the Switch in the first year or two. Monster Hunter Double Cross, that Street Fighter game. I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse sold really well whenever they finally got that game out. So what about Capcom? Capcom will be there. They will be there. Capcom will be there. Not with everything, guys. There'll just be some stuff. You can't stuff it full of everything because obviously, you know, everyone's not going to buy everything. So they're not going to put every single game ever that they've ever released in the past 3 years or whatever on the system. But there will be like specific games, like a game or two within like the first number of like months. So yeah. Yeah, NIS will be there. NIS will always be. They were there at the Switch launch, or like near the, like in the first couple year or two. So, so yeah. NIS has been one of the best supporters. We've got actually a pretty interesting game. Make sure you guys check out my my buy now before rare. We've got a very interesting game from NIS that I had no idea that came out earlier this year. And it's like it's just a super weirdo game. I've got 2 super weirdo games for you guys tomorrow that you guys have probably never heard about. Some of you guys probably have, but a lot of you guys probably haven't heard about. So make sure you guys check out that video tomorrow. Konami. I don't know, man. Konami might be there too, man. Konami looks like they're planning a new Castlevania game. So maybe that Castlevania game makes its way. No, it's not that game, but we need to cover that game. The Great Wall. We actually need to cover that game. So yeah, we need to cover that game because it's a good game. So yeah, it's a good game. Do we know what Platinum plans without Kamiya? We don't know anything about Platinum right now. But I'm guessing that Nintendo and Platinum are cooking up Astral Chain 2. So I'm guessing that's what's happening. Yo, J2 Blue with the $5.
Okay, OJ, hear me out.
All right.
This my pitch for Switch 2.
It's
It
wrong.
will be called the Nintendo Switch Duo. It allows you to use a detachable screen or maybe your phone to use as different function.
Okay.
This is what I think that will be the big gimmick for it. Thoughts?
That's my gimmick. Not the name. It's going to be the Nintendo Switch Duo. Listen, that's not a bad name. I don't think that's a bad name or that's like a bad like gimmick or hook. But that's, yes, I agree. I agree with you. The gimmick will be complete smartphone integration. I don't think it's going to have a detachable screen. That's too expensive. That's going to make the system it's going to make it like moving parts, and it's going to make it way too expensive. It's going to make it to where it costs too much. So no detachable screen, but complete full smartphone integration with DNA on their side. Because remember, they acquired, or they got shares, and they work with DNA, which is a mobile company. So I see them doing complete full integration like Splatnet and all that, but actually good, you know, actually like really, really, really good. And like completely integrated to where you can, instead of passing a Joy-Con to somebody else, like you can pass the smartphone and somebody could like download play, right? They did that with like download play with the DS to where you can download play a game. You can go on there and you can play local co-op. Somebody uses the smartphone, somebody uses the controller. Like that's what I think that they're gonna do. Or maybe you can even beam the game to your smartphone, right? Like I think they're gonna do stuff like that, which, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so J2, we're on the same page because that's the gimmick that I thought that they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do that because look at everybody 1-2 switch. That's the clue. I'm telling you, that's the clue. That's the thing. That has actual smartphone controller integration, which I don't think a lot of Switch games have that, to where you can actually use the smartphone as a controller. That game has it. So the Switch OS, at least what they're using, is capable of that, or at least the software is capable of that, and they can probably integrate it better. So I think that they're gonna really integrate your smartphone completely into the Switch experience. That's what I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna integrate it into, yes, the app. Yes, the app as well. So they're gonna do that as well. Astral Chain 2, yes, I think they're gonna start working on Astral Chain 2. Konami is good at destroying their own franchise, unless it's Retro Collection, 16th 8-bit, Bomberman. Oh yeah, they messed up Bomberman too. Thank you, J2 Blue with the $5. Appreciate that. Shout outs, guys. Almost at the 60 combo breaker. I actually haven't played it, even though we hit some other combo breakers. So I'll go ahead and play it right now. Yo, let's go. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that. Achievements confirmed. I don't think that they're going to do achievements. I think they're going to do Nintendo missions. Like, I don't know why they don't do more with Nintendo missions. Like, the Nintendo missions should be integrated better to where you can earn the points. So they should make it like every game has like 10, 15 Nintendo missions, and then you unlock those by doing that in the game. And then you get your points. So I think they're going to do Nintendo missions integrated into the games and into the app and into the software. That's what I'm guessing that they're going to do. So their version of achievements. I now have over 400 games. We'll probably have 500 before it's all over. At this point, I'm ready for Switch to be over so I can retire from game collecting and stop seeing Switch 2 clickbait. Yeah, I bet, man. The clickbait is getting to be like really bad. Like, you know, I'm homies with Nintendo Prime and like do like every video Switch 2. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I didn't do that before. I did it last time, but like I said, it's not fun. I don't think it's fun. People say that it's fun, but it's not fun. I don't care. Switch 2 is not fun. It's not fun. Talking about it is not fun. Making videos about it is not fun because let me tell you something what happens as a content creator. You start talking about Switch 2 and everything is just speculation. Everything is just I think. Everything is just I don't know. That's why if I talk about Switch 2, like it's going to be like based off of like information that like Digital Foundry or somebody that potentially has gotten things right a lot in the past. We go over the information and that's it. Or if I talk about it, it's going to be in a live stream where you guys can say stuff and it's in a casual, relaxed environment. It's not in a, okay, here's video, here's information, like here, like all, you know, uppity like I did before. I made too many mistakes with that. So I'm good. Like I've retired. You know, now people angry at my list videos. I don't give a damn. The list videos are fun. The list videos are fun. They're lit. It brings new people in. We can talk about games. The list videos are fun. I don't care if people are tired of them. I'm going to keep doing them because I did an RPG news video and people ain't watching it like my list videos. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'd rather do list videos. I'd rather sit here and do a list video that people are going to watch over and over, or people are going to watch and it's going to be a long term, than all my Switch videos. Like nobody even watches my Switch 2 videos anymore. Nobody even cares. Nobody watches the video. Nobody cares. You know why nobody cares? Because they rather watch Spawn Wave. They rather watch Digital Foundry. They rather hear Nate the Hate. Nobody cares what I got to say. So like, nobody cares what most people have to say on Switch 2, by the way. Switch 2 is not some type of big attractor for views. It might get something from some people, but very few amount of people. It's like the billionaires in the world. It's like, oh yeah, that guy's a billionaire. That guy's a billionaire. Yeah, very like 0% of the population has money like that. Everybody else don't got it like that. So it's a very small amount of people getting the majority of Switch 2 views and money. Most people don't make anything off of it, or you barely make anything off of it, or you've got to make 1 million videos, right? And then nobody subscribes for that. Like unless you have some type of hit at some point. I've had like one Switch 2 video that I've made actually pop off a bit. One Switch 2 video, and that's it. And it's luck. It's algorithm luck. It's not even like it's like planned, right? So the Switch 2 stuff is corny. Like, and I've said this a million times, and I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I did it before and I tried because I felt like I had good information to talk about some things, but it's corny. It's corny, and I'm just waiting for them to actually give us, like I said, Digital Foundry, reputable people. Like, I'm not going to be doing Switch 2 Zippo videos every single day or something like that, you know? Shout outs to Jose Cruz. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that, brother. I'm saying this when Switch 2 clickbait was popular. Time converts more than reason. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Those videos are fun until Nintendo Prime steals your list and makes the same list video. He can't do list videos though. He can't do them because that's not what he likes to do. He doesn't like to do list videos. So like those take a long time to do. Okay? Like I get that some people think that they're lazy, or some people think that they're nothing, but those take like I said, my top 25 games, that was an hour. Literally, I spoke for an hour plus. I cut the video down from like, you know, I think it was like 53 minutes, but that like I was speaking straight. I didn't take a break. I was speaking straight for an hour because I didn't want to lose my train of thought because it's not completely scripted, you know? So it doesn't sound like I sound too robotic when I read off of a script. So I decided to do like hybrid. Like I do parts are scripted, some parts are scripted, a lot of parts are not scripted. So it sounds like my live streams where I can just free flow. Anytime that I make a mistake, I'll just splice it and edit it out, right? So it sounds natural. It sounds, you know, it sounds very free flowing. But those take a long time to make. They're not like a news video is way easier. Take it from me. A news video is way easier than a list video. A list video, you got to actually do some research. You got to actually put in the time. You got to actually do a little bit of editing because it does sync up a little bit to where like some of like the trailers or whatever I'm showing, like I'll show like a part. You got to make the titles. You got to make it takes way longer. Like a list video will take me sometimes up to 10, 11 hours to edit. Like maybe some people's news videos take that long, but most news videos do not take more than a couple hours to edit. Take about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to shoot the video. Take about another maybe hour and a half to 2 hours to edit the video, depending on how long it is. If it's on one singular topic, it might take an hour to edit that video. you really don't got to edit much. And usually like for like a news video, you don't have to be specific with the editing. So you can simply just throw up a trailer of whatever game that you want to talk about, right? Like it's not just as simple as like a list video, like where you're specific things that you're pointing out at times. Now, everybody's news videos are not the same. Some videos take way longer. Like obviously like John's, he has green screen. Like green screen takes way longer because the rendering process, even if you have a good PC, the doing green screen just takes longer. So like that takes a lot of time. Obviously like the tags and like all the different stuff that he does, you know, which is why he has an editor, right? Which is why John has an editor, because it does take too long for one person to be doing that. But on average, like a news video is not going to take longer than like a 40-minute list video or like a 50-minute list video. I'm editing, like it just takes too long to make those videos, but they're fun. And once again, they attract people for long terms. And I don't have to hear Flipping the Switch talking about this stupid Switch 2. I listened to what Flipping the Switch said, man. He said he was tired of it, man. And I thought that maybe it was just him. No, it's not just him. It's lots of people. Lots of people are just tired of it. So I listened to feedback, man. Y'all were like, hey, we're kind of tired of this. We're tuning out. We're not watching OJ. Like, you guys stop. A lot of you guys just stop watching the news stuff. Like, that was just boring. Or Switch 2. A lot of you guys stopped. So I said, I'm done. I'm not going to be sitting here and banging my head against a Switch 2 wall. Like, if there's good information, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in live streams or we'll make a video on it. But if not, then I'm not wasting my time. You know, they're easy videos to make when Nintendo Prime puts the head on your body and Philip Houston's next to your script. That's true, OJ. No disrespect when you did Switch to news, but usually when you mention the source name at the beginning, I usually click off and straight to the podcast. Well, there you go. There you go. See, now I just leave it up to him, right? What's the point of me doing that? We can just talk about it in a live stream, you know? Jose, sorry if you explain it would be enticing. Integrating smartphone into the Switch would be like casual consumer to see. I go. I need that. Yeah, I think it'd be smart. You and Nintendo Prime have the same thumbnails, same titles. Had me dying during the Tears of the Kingdom pre-release era. Okay, hold up. Let me just make sure that I clear the air on that one. Hold up. Here's what would happen, bro. Prime, I would make a video. Prime would see the video did good, and then he would copy my video. Like, I love Prime, he's the homie, but I would make a video on something, he would see that it did good or whatever, and then he would copy the video. Like, he would do the same type of video. Like, so it wasn't like I was trying to copy him or we were like coordinating to copy. No, I would do a video on Tears of the Kingdom. I did tell Prime, I'm like, hey, look, Prime, you should do thumbnails like this. Like, I did tell him, hey, you can copy the thumbnail style. I copied the thumbnail style from Austin John Plays. Okay, so we all copy, like, not quite the same as, not really Austin John Plays. Like, I just, Austin John, what he would do is that he would put, you know, obviously whatever he's talking about, right? But he would make a lot of text. He would put like a whole, like 2 paragraphs. Like he would put like a whole this, and this. But he did bright. I wouldn't even say I copied him. I just said, okay, like maybe I can do something like that, which I've done a little bit of it. Like if you look at like a couple of my thumbnails are kind of like that, right? I think like my, the video that I did talking about Fire Emblem 3 Houses, like my strategy video, that's kind of like Austin John's, right? So there's nothing wrong with like taking inspiration or whatever, but I told him, like, hey, like your thumbnails are trash. Like you should maybe do them more like I do them, right? And that's no problem. You know, I didn't know that it would extend to actually doing the same type of video. Like if I did a video about developers being angry on this about Tears of the Kingdom, like he would take like the same exact stuff, like the same exact tweets, the same exact thread, the same exact everything, like in the same exact order. So he didn't always do that, and he had a lot of his own videos where he talked about stuff himself and all that. So Prime earned all of his subs, man. He did a great job with Tears of the Kingdom coverage. He did a great job, but here's the issue though. Here's the issue. The faded clown. Yeah, nobody copied my faded clown thumbnail. Nobody copied that. But the thing about it is, here's the thing though. The problem with Tears of the Kingdom, and let me give you the biggest issue, not with the game itself, because we can talk about that forever, but whatever. Everybody has their own opinion. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like, you like. Whatever you dislike, you dislike. That's fine. We already discussed that a million times on the channel, right? But Tears of the Kingdom was so popular, was so good. Everybody made so much. The fall was inevitable. It was going to happen. If you've noticed, everybody that went all out on Tears of the Kingdom definitely struggling to get subscribers now. If you went all out on Tears of the Kingdom, I did. Lots of other people did. I think On Just Restart did. Lots of people did. Lots of people went all out. If you weren't a Zelda tuber, like Commonwealth or like, you know, Zeltic or whatever, like if you were just like obviously an all-around Nintendo content creator or just a content creator and you went all out on YouTube, you know, like it was hard afterwards because Tears of the Kingdom came out, people were enjoying it, and the views just disappeared and the subscribers disappeared. So a lot of us had trouble after Tears of the Kingdom getting subscribers. I think still to this point, I'm not even sure. Like, I don't want to like pocket watch or like, you know, sub watch. I'm not, you know, but Prime did so well. I was so happy for him. I was like, dude, yes. Like, I love the fact that Prime, not only did he hit over 100,000 subscribers, but then like he got like 130,000. Like he did so good and I was so happy for him, you know, but it's been tough since then, I think, right? Like it's been like people haven't been subscribing as much because people don't subscribe for the Switch 2 stuff. They'll subscribe to Digital Foundry and Nate the Hate and they'll listen to other stuff. But people that are looking at Switch 2 stuff, they're not subscribing. You know, I noticed that with my own videos and I've seen it with other people that are doing mainly Switch 2 content. Ever since I started doing list videos, way more subscriptions, right? Way more organic growth of people that just want to talk about actual games. But the thing about it though is that I've always known that about list videos. Like I've been doing them for more than a year. I've been doing, and every single one, not every single one, but most of them have done really, really, really well. You know, a lot of them do really well in the long term. Like I like the fact that there'll be people, you know, that will watch it 6 months from now to a year from now to maybe even 2 years from now, you know? So that's the thing. Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom. Oh yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom bubble, it bursted. The only people that can get content right now, like on Tears of the Kingdom, are people who do crazy videos for Tears of the Kingdom. So if you can put like one way of doing, like if you can put together like the Japanese people who put together crazy clips and like put together like here are the best Tears of the Kingdom combat clips. Those can do well in today's day. GameSpot does that. They give people the credit. They look at the Japanese Twitter about people that are doing crazy Tears of the Kingdom stuff, and they put it all together in like a compilation, and then they upload it. That stuff does great because most people aren't that good at Tears of the Kingdom. They can't do stuff like that. Now, if you're a guy like Zeltic is very intelligent with Zelda, so he can put together crazy big theory videos that people are going to just be excited to watch. Most Zelda content creators aren't as smart as Zeltic. Most Zelda content creators are nowhere near as good as Zeltic is. He's very intelligent. So most people can't do what Zeltic does. You can't get the views that Zeltic can get way after Tears of the Kingdom, you know, and like with his theories and like with this stuff. I can't do that. I'm not that well versed. And even if you are you going to be motivated to do that? Probably not. You're probably not going to be motivated to do that. So, so yeah, that's essentially what it's going down, you know. So that's pretty much what it is. That's one hell of a fall. Almost like the game was a certain win. Zelda 2 was moving on. I feel vindicated. Have to claim victory early. I mean, there's nothing to claim victory up because the thing about it is that people still buy Tears of the Kingdom. People still play Tears of the Kingdom. Heck, you can look at the sales charts on Amazon. So people still buy it. It's still one of the best selling games. So I don't think it really just went by just like that. And heck, there was just new clips on Twitter of people sharing it and going, oh my God, look at somebody built like Godzilla in Tears of the Kingdom. I actually posted a clip of it just the other day. And there's still crazy fight clips that people put up and all that. So yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. It's just that Tears of the Kingdom, when it comes to like the building aspect and all, it's kind of like more niche, right? It's not as, oh my gosh, look at all this, because most people can't put up with that. I can't do that. If you look at the combat clips that people are putting up, like the really in-depth combat clips, those do great. So if you're like a highly skilled content creator that can put together or that can do all of the crazy Zelda Tears of the Kingdom stuff, you can get plenty of views because GameSpot does it, or not, GameSpot does it, and they get plenty of views. Those do great. Anytime that somebody puts up a crazy Japanese combat clip, those do millions, those do numbers. But the problem is that most people can't do that, you know? So everyone just kind of looks at it and says, oh, wow, that's incredible, but I can't do that, you know? Yeah, people are still watching like crazy build videos. Like if you Google search or if you type in right now to your YouTube, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you'll see people still making videos, and those videos will still be doing good numbers. Like, they still do really, really, really good numbers. It's just not everybody can do that, right? Most people can't do that at all. And the casual Zelda content creators like myself and Prime and all that, we don't have anything to talk about because we're not good at the game like that. Tears of the Kingdom is very advanced, like with its combat system, and we're not good enough in the game to do that stuff. So we can't create content on it. But people that are good at the game, or people that want to just upload other people's clips, they can do that. Like, they can do that and get great views. Like, the Godzilla video got 1 million+ views on Twitter, you know? So yeah. Let's see here. Even the lore tubers are crying about it. I don't know, man. I mean, 20 million in 4 months is pretty good. We'll see how it does after the holidays, but I don't know. I think 20 million in 4 months is good. That's just me though. I don't know if all the wind are out of the sails. Like, I don't know about all that. We'll see though. We'll see next year. We'll see how it performs after the holidays. We'll see how it performs even then, and we'll see what Nintendo does in the future with the game. But I don't know. Breath of the Wild is at 31 million. Tears of the Kingdom is at about 20 million after 4 months. So let's give Tears of the Kingdom 6 years to sell, like Breath of the Wild sold, because it took Breath of the Wild three years plus to sell 20 million, but it had to grow with the install base. Tears of the Kingdom hasn't even had like a real price cut or a real price drop. So let's see where the sales go, and let's see how far things get once it actually has like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Let's see. So yeah, I don't think it'll close the gap, but we'll see. I think it's already closing the gap though. Breath of the Wild isn't selling better than Tears of the Kingdom right now, so it's already closing the gap. But we'll see. We'll see if it like how fast it closes it or not. We'll see about that. B Martin with the membership. B Martin with the membership. Thank you so much, B Martin. I appreciate that. On Switch. Oh well, no. When I said that Tears of the Kingdom was going to outsell Breath of the Wild, I said that. Hey, I was like, hey, look, future. Switch 2, they're definitely going to do like an updated version of the game, you know, or stuff like that. Like, so if they do that, they might even do a double pack. Who knows? They might even put Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild in the same pack. Then it completely ruins things, right? And that completely ruins or screws things up. Or they might just do, hey, look, there's a day one update for Tears of the Kingdom. You can download it and it'll update the game and it'll run better as well. That would be a huge boost to the game. Huge boost to the game. But yeah, like I said, we'll see. We'll see how the sales are after the holiday. We'll see how the sales are after a year. Let's give it a year, see where the sales are at that point, because we'll always get sales updates because they'll always be in the top 10 sales for Nintendo Switch for the most part. So Nintendo will always keep updating it. So we'll see where the gap is. We'll see what's going on, you know, with it. So yeah. Thank you, B Martin, for the gifted membership to David Omar, and that is. Thank you so much for the 60 combo count, man. That is awesome. Shout out to you guys hanging out with me for so long. I don't know even what time we're at. We've been streaming for a while. I think you misread my message. I asked, what do you think the smartphone features would be to be enticing feature for people? I already told you, House Gang. You didn't hear what I said? I said that you're able to actually play a game off of your smartphone. So like, let's say you're playing Mario Kart, right? And you want to play local multiplayer with someone. Let's say you're out and about. Well, instead of having to do a Joy-Con and pass the Joy-Con on the same screen, you can simply just pass the freaking, or just the person can just pull out their smartphone, do like download play, and you can just play right there off of somebody else's Switch for a limited time, right? Or for just that time that you're there. Once you go too far away or whatever, it doesn't connect or whatever. You have to be like close to the system or something, right? Like near field communication or like DS download play or whatever, right? So there's that. Like, that's what I think that would be a huge feature for casuals. Oh my God. If you're playing the game, all right, hey, take it easy flipping the Switch. Yo, thank you for the support today. Shout outs to the discussion when it comes to Zelda and all that. It's going to be fun to see what happens. But you guys give some love to flipping the Switch, man. He's the homie. Like, if you can take a smartphone and you have a Switch, and then you can hand that smartphone, or somebody can just pull out their smartphone and play Mario Kart with you right then and there, that's huge, man. Yeah, that's a huge casual feature. That would be incredible if you can do that. Like, obviously Microsoft and Sony can't do that, like, with their systems. I don't think you can do that with their systems. Actually, no, you can do remote play, but you need the system. It's just going to simulate whatever whatever is playing on there. Like, you can't, it's not integrated like that. They have an app and all that, but the app can't be like a player, and like it's not integrated like this, like what we're saying would be integration, you know? So yeah. Do you think Nintendo will bundle a game at the launch, or do you think it will be like for Switch 2? Sounds like a good Switch 2 video. No, I'm not gonna do a Switch 2 video on bundling a game. That's just corny. There's no point in me speculating on whether they're gonna bundle a game. Who cares? But do I think that they're gonna bundle a game? It's possible. They've done it before. They've done it a lot of times before. You know, like with the Super Nintendo, with the NES. They've done it with the Wii, the Wii U. They've done bundles for the games. It's possible. It's more likely that they do than they don't. But I think that they probably don't bundle a game with it. I think that they don't bundle it. And the reason why they don't bundle a game with it is because I think people are going to have access to already a bunch of games like with the Switch. And then you can just sell the game. So you can make more money just selling the game. So I think that they're not going to. So phone integration is not the way, but a very Nintendo thing to do. Microsoft and Sony already have pretty good phone integration. So Nintendo's actually behind on that. Because this phone right here, you can play your PlayStation right off of it. This phone can be a PlayStation. Like legit. You can turn this into a PlayStation. I want to shake your head. You know? So
Pokemon Coumarine City theme, please.
Hey, shout outs DeAndre. Thank you so much. So Nintendo is behind on the smartphone integration. So I don't think it's like a very Nintendo thing. I think that they should just do it because Sony has already had that done. Like if you want, you can get a backbone controller and you can connect it to your smartphone. You can go like this, then download the PS app. PS Remote Play. Boom. You got Remote Play right here. PS4, PS5. It's blurry, but PS4, PS5. What do you want to connect to? And you can turn this right into a PlayStation to play. You know? So that's something that they already should have been done. Thank you, DeAndre, with the $3. Says Pokemon Coumarine City theme. Thank you so much, DeAndre, with the big $3. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Or having that as an option as a second controller if somebody doesn't have, like, if you don't want to use a Joy-Con and you want to just, like, let's say you already have, like, a button, like a backbone or something, and you want to use that, or no, that wouldn't work, a backbone, because that wouldn't be able to connect to the Switch, but whatever. Let's just say you want to use a smartphone as a controller and you're playing, someone just wants that right then and there. That'd be good, man. I think it'd actually be a good thing. So, yeah, I got Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed wallpaper. Yeah, it's future Redeemed wallpaper. Thank you so much, DeAndre. Appreciate that, my man. 61. Can y'all believe this? 61? That's wild. You guys are insane, dude. You guys are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, here. Let's get it. So Pokemon. It is the, what did you want? Pokemon Coumarine City. All right. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate that. 61 on the combo count. So yeah, I think smartphone integration is coming because we already have like the Nintendo Smart Splatnet thingy app, whatever. So I think more is coming. I think more is coming for sure. Daslow Ranger says, fit check, nice hat, OJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a nice Chicago Bulls hat. I got it for a good price too. I got it for like 20 something bucks on sale. So you guys know me. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to end out the stream on this song. So if you guys have any last, requests, we'll take a couple more of those. If not, because I think we've already went over our time. Yeah, we're at 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're actually well over our time that we were supposed to do. So shout outs to everybody. First of all, let's just go ahead and thank you guys so much for the combos, and thank you guys for the support. We're gonna have a bonus Sunday extravaganza. Okay, Sunday extravaganza. We're gonna start off with cool games that we've been playing. We're gonna have themed. It's gonna be a cool theme. We're gonna finally play RoboCop. Yes, RoboCop will be played. RoboCop will be played this Sunday. RoboCop begins. So if you guys want to watch me play RoboCop, make sure you guys tune in. Big bonus stream. We're gonna talk. You know, like I said, we'll get any, like I said, music suggestions. All the people that just want to do just chatting, and then we'll get into RoboCop this Sunday. So it'll be before football. So you guys, like I said, wake up, you know, in the morning or afternoon. You know, get your exercise in, get whatever you need to do done in, and head to the stream before football. Watch me play some like I said, we'll talk for like an hour or something like that, 45 minutes to an hour. We'll talk, and then we'll play RoboCop for like another hour. And then we'll finish out the bonus stream there, because I owe you guys a bunch of extra time. RoboCop, the Kanye song. I don't even know what RoboCop, the Kanye song is. I'll be honest. I don't. It's going to be an extravaganza. Jason Allen, the NFL player trying to get into the Hall of Fame, has subscribed to the channel. Let's go, Jason Allen. Let's go, man. I hope you get into the NFL Hall of Fame, Jason. I really hope you do. So, hashtag free game. Hashtag free Dreamcast, free game from Dreamcast guy. Do I have to put hashtag free game when I actually got a free game from Dreamcast guy? Let's go. I think that should be like my title for the what's it called? For the video, or for the stream. Hashtag free game. Let's go. Hashtag free game. It's an old song. I didn't know he did an old song called RoboCop. I had no idea. I'm trying to look it up right now so I can listen to it later. I'm trying to look it up. Okay, guys, remember, tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, brand new Buy Now Before Rare series. Let's go, baby. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Taking a look at some older games, taking a look at maybe some Fire Emblem. Not Engaged, a different one. And not Warriors, a different one. So there's some interesting stuff going on with Fire Emblem. So definitely gonna have us take a look at that, and some other stuff as well. So it should be pretty good. I'm super excited for you guys to check out the video tomorrow morning. It's ready to go. Next list video. Somebody put a list video or suggestions for some lists. Was that Docilo Ranger that did that? Let me see what Docilo Ranger. Okay, so OJ, I'd love to see a list of retro titles, top 10 Gen 7 RPGs, top 10 budget, bottom of the bin Switch games, top 10 GameCube games to emulate play, top all-time Nintendo party games. Okay. Yeah, those are all pretty good suggestions. I've done a 30 must-buy retro games, so check out that video if you haven't seen it. Budget games and all that. I mean, yeah, those are good videos to make. So maybe I'll take a look at that. These are some good ideas. Yeah, because I've been looking to see what some other videos that I can do. So let me add that. Like, I have a video idea list. So let me add that to the video idea list. I'm thinking like top 25 like budget games like under this price for like all you people that need some help, that maybe can't afford all the biggest games. So here are some budget games that I really like, games that are underneath like 30 bucks and under, right? Or like 20 bucks and under. Like these are like the top 25 best like budget games, smaller games. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Docilo Ranger, for the ideas. If you guys have top Switch list ideas, feel free to let me know about them. Top 10 DOA outfits. You should put hashtag don't bet against PlayerEssence in your stream of RoboCop. All right, that sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. Good ideas all around from the audience, man. I love it when you guys give me good ideas. Thank you so much. What's up, Dark Synchron? Welcome to the stream, man. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight. I do appreciate it. Real quick before you guys go, make sure you guys hit the like button if you have not hit the like button already. We have 182 likes, so not bad. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for the new members. Excuse me. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't seen my most recent top 25 best Switch games of 2023, that is an hour-long beast of a video. Over 20,000 views already. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. List videos aren't going anywhere, boys and girls. So thank you guys so much for watching. Top 10 Mario games, yeah, or top 25 Mario games. There's enough Mario games where I can make a top 25 list, like top 25 Mario games, period. I think that would do really, really, really well. So yeah, just top 25 Mario games. Although my top 25 platformers had like hella Mario games in there, but yeah, top 25 Mario games would be good. Would be good. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for being awesome. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys, Destiny. Thank you for the support. Let me go over everybody. DeAndre, thank you so much. J2 Blue, King Cagney, the Casual Noob Gamer, multiple donos, Flipping the Switch. DeAndre again, Silver Strike. Thank you guys for the new subscriptions like Dark Assassins, the Oat Milkman, all you guys that subscribed to the channel today. Jose Diaz, Alejandro. Thank you guys so much. Destiny FOMO once again. Any of the streamers, the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Ice Sonic, Future Millionaire with the multiple donos. Scott Wolford, Astral's off the chain. Young Bird. Yo, what's up, Young Bird? Jeffrey Tucker. Let's go. Jeffrey Tucker with the Propane Blaster. B. Martin showing some mad love. SK Massive showing mad love. Jumpmon with the big 20 as well. Thank you guys so much. Warwick's Finest starting it off. Sean Kramer, Roggy Froggy, Nintendork. You know, all you guys really, really helped out today. Servo, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys so much. 61 times. So let's go. We out here tonight, boys and girls. Let's go. That's how we run a stream. Thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. And like I said, I'm going to keep doing my best to get you guys the best content, man. I'm working damn near 24/7, man. My wife be like, man, you always working. I'm like, man, like the Elite Ninja Village, you guys are just too much, man. Y'all incredible. So I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to keep making sure that we have great content. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. The stream might be a little bit earlier, or we won't stream at all. I'm going to be pretty busy tomorrow. But you guys will have a video, but we might not stream tomorrow. If I do stream, it'll be really early. So it'll be like around maybe 4 p.m. Eastern time. So it will be like, or like 3 p.m. Eastern. It'll be really early because I got stuff to do in the evening. I got stuff that I have to go to. So yeah. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much. All the Elite Ninjas, Party Man, all of you guys, Dragon Gamer, Cuts, Killer Ninja, all of you guys, thank you so much. Dark Synchron, appreciate you. Broccoli Rob, all of you guys know who you are. Joseph S, Felipe, B Martin, all of you guys, thank you so much. Javier, thank you guys for your support. All right, love y'all. Love all the people that are watching, the lurkers. I love you guys too. Don't be afraid to comment in the chat. You know, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and talk to you guys. Everybody here is welcome. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. All right, guys. Laters. Love you.